Yes, they can hear us. Yeah.
Cool.
At least I think they can. Yeah, they can. Are we live?
I don't know.
Are we live? I think we're live.
Are we live?
Jordan Fringe, are we live?
Yes, we are live.
Can you please ask Detective Pikachu if we're live? Because didn't you see the
Yeah, I'm watching I have the stream up. We're
You
live.
have the stream up? Okay, you have the stream up
Yeah.
for live? Okay.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? OJ here. Welcome back to PE Podcast number 51. Today, we have a good show. We got a good show for you guys. We already saw some people talking about, like, this whole ProJared stuff. Look, we'll break it down. We'll tell you guys what happened. We're not going to spend forever on it because, I mean, like, Jared's hiding out in Jordan Fringe's closet.
Oh, God.
I don't even understand that.
Jared's hiding out from the internet in ProJared's
But in my-
closet.
but why
Or
me?
Jared's hiding out in Jordan Fringe's closet, dude.
The funny thing is, I don't even have a closet.
You don't got a closet?
I do not actually have a closet.
Where's your
This place
clothes
does not
go?
have a closet. I actually have a cabinet I had to build to put clothes in. I'm not kidding about that.
Why do you not have a closet in your, like, do you not have an apartment? What do you live in?
My apartment didn't come with a closet. I don't know what to tell you.
How the hell does your apartment not come with? That's like, how does an apartment not come with a
It didn't go
closet?
with it doesn't have a closet. So I have a dresser though.
It's like, hey man, I bought this house that doesn't have a door.
I never heard that one. That was
I've
crazy.
never heard of an apartment with no closet. That doesn't even make sense.
I don't know what to tell you. Don't have
See,
a
this is
closet.
why I talk about East Coast people. This is the only
Hey,
thing that'll happen.
hey,
No,
hold
there is not
on.
a
No.
single
Don't-
place
don't
on the
do that
West
East
Coast
Coast
where you
bullcrap.
buy
Don't do
an
that East
apartment and there's no closet. I have never heard of that on the West Coast. That is an East Coast snowed out, shovel your freaking yard. You can shovel your yard with snow, but you don't got a damn closet. That doesn't even make sense.
Look,
I
I can't
mean-
speak. I can't speak for the DMV, but I can speak for the South. I have a closet.
Congratulations.
I have multiple closets.
Oh, is that how you flex? Yo, you may have no closets. I have at least several. Oh, look at me. I don't like flat grass and I have several closets.
Jordan, you need to
Congratulations.
you need to talk to somebody at that apartment complex. That's ridiculous.
It's fine.
No, it's not fine.
I don't need a closet.
I'm
have
going to
this-
send you a closet.
Wait, hold
Yeah,
on. Wait,
closet.
Jordan. Hold
That
on.
makes
Wait,
sense.
Jordan. Hold on, Jordan. How many bedrooms is your apartment?
That's kind of hard to explain. I don't
What?
know.
What you
It's
mean?
like-
Is it hard?
Because it's like a big room and then like an offside room where my bed is.
Oh, wait a minute. So they gave you a makeshift efficiency. That's what it
don't
sounds
Don't
like.
worry about my living situation. Worry about your own.
No, it's no. It's a studio.
No,
It's a studio, right?
Basically, yeah.
Okay, so it's
but the
okay,
studios have closets, though.
do they?
This one ain't.
Yes.
You know
This
what?
one ain't got one.
Wait a minute.
No, I'm not bringing light to your living situation. I'm bringing light that you got finessed by the apartment complex. That's what
It's
I'm
not
trying to.
I don't. It's not really. I'm pretty self-contained here. It's pretty good. Like it a lot.
Well, he likes his living situation. I'm just upset that they're out here trying to sit and say you can't. But you know what? I think I ran across. There was a stripper that my friend was dating a stripper. And I remember she had a
What?
studio, and I don't think there was a closet. But then again, I didn't go upstairs, so I couldn't see.
Yeah, I have three. I have this one wall that is now fitted with 3 large wardrobes across it that I have my clothes in. It's all good. I don't need a closet. I have storage for like shit I don't want out, but like I don't have a regular closet. No.
Well, you know what else is good? The $10 donation that we just got from Andy Ackerman says, "What's good, gents? I have a closet in my truck. What now? What?"
Oh wow!
I have a couple choice words for you, Andy, but I don't want to demonetize this podcast already.
No, Andy's cool, man.
No, Andy's fine.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Piece of shit. No, I'm just kidding.
He's a truck driver. He delivers all the cool Jordan Fringe merch, all the cool stuff that you buy. He's the one who's sending it. He's the one who's driving.
I buy
it
my
over.
own merch.
Well, wait.
Truck
I
driving,
meant
man.
I meant like stuff that you like that you buy, because I know you buy a lot of equipment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Amazon driver?
No, not an Amazon driver. He has his own. He has his own truck, and he
delivers stuff.
He
that he knows I
He
want?
gets contracted throughout different companies to drive, but he has his own truck though. But it's a lot of maintenance though.
You
Yeah,
seem to
truck-
know a lot
truck
about this
driving.
Andy guy.
Well, Andy's been coming. Well, the other day we had a discussion just about a lot of various stuff, like one of those late night weirdo type of discussions that I'll have every now and then about just different type of stuff. So he was just talking about that, and we were just talking about like truck driving, and we were talking about just lots of stuff, people's professions and everything. We were talking about relationship advice. There was all sorts of stuff that we were talking about, so that's why he. Oh God, you guys are stupid. Anyway, shout Shout out to Andy. Thank you for the $10 donation.
Hey, which option you taking?
Oh,
God.
shit.
You guys are
A, B, C, or D?
Hey, what does the D and CDL stand for? OJ.
He said he's that type of driver though. Y'all here trying to manufacturing stuff to catch me. Anyway.
Manufacturing.
Yes,
stuff.
manufacturing. Damn it, you heard it right here. Let's get into the first topic here, shall we, guys? What did I already talk about Mandy or no?
No, you didn't.
Oh, okay.
Not on
air. Okay, guys. Mandy's not going to be on the podcast anymore because she got monetized now. So she said, "Screw all of us." No, I'm joking.
She clouded up.
No, I'm joking. No, she's doing her own thing. She's gonna have her own podcast. It's called The Mandy Show. So I don't know when she's gonna start that up, but she's gonna have her own podcast. And I might go on there. I might not. She might visit us at times. So she might be a guest, but she's not gonna be a regular member. I am gonna start getting guests regularly until somebody like fills the role permanently. But until then, enjoy us. But yeah, no, everything's cool though. Obviously, like we rated Mandy from like earlier today, so she's cool. Everything's fine. There's like no problem or anything. But she's just not gonna be a regular guest anymore.
It's all good, Andy. Thank you for the $2 I'll never receive, but I appreciate the support, Andy.
Well, super chat takes so. I mean, well, let's go.
You're still banking $1.30 off it, $1.40.
I'm gonna go get me some Skittles with that. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate that. This friends I follow you too. Now
you ain't buying no Skittles with $1.40.
Yeah, not the shareable size. You're getting like the like a regular dollar store pack.
They're 99 cents.
Mm-hmm.
Skittles?
I don't know when the last time I seen Skittles at 99 cents.
I'll have to wait for 2 months though, because that's how long it takes for it to actually. Gotta wait 2 months then I get my Skittles. No, but shout out to Andy. Thank you so much for the double donation, man. I appreciate that. What's the topics again, guys? I forgot. Oh, ProJared. Yeah, that. ProJared. So I guess we can start out just basically. So ProJared, he's a popular streamer that used to have 1 million subscribers.
You used to. I think he still got it, though.
Nah, no.
What you mean, no? What happened?
People unsubscribed.
What do you mean? What happened?
Hold on, wait a minute. You gotta understand, some people watching probably don't know what happened.
No, you're right. So basically, he cheated on. Basically, he cheated on his cosplay wife. That's cute cosplay wife, and he's lying about a lot of different things based on his statement and based on what Heidi's saying and how she's. And there's a lot of proof coming out that's backing up what her events compared to his events.
Oh my God!
Did you? Oh God! What, did you see something?
How the hell did he go from 1 million to 250,000?
No, not a quarter.
No, that's his plays channel. His regular channel. His regular channel. He's lost like over 80,000 so far.
I was about to say I've never seen something like that before.
Yeah,
I'll tell you.
Yeah, he's lost over 50,000. Yeah, he's lost like 80,000, almost 90,000. He's gonna lose more than 100,000 subscribers.
Oh, okay.
He's down 93,500 right now.
Yeah, he's from just today. Just today. He's down 100,000. And you know what the bad part about this is? These are his active subscribers. You know what I'm saying? The people that actually watch his content. You know, so that's the worst.
But he also did get plus 200,000 views today, up from only having like 40,000 yesterday.
Yeah, because people went there to go complain.
Hey, they may unsubscribe, but he still made a hell of a lot more money today.
That's true. But this is not good. You know?
I mean, it's not good. I'm just saying that it's a lose-lose. You should if you're gonna unsubscribe, don't click on any videos, guys. Giving him money.
That's the easiest way to do it, right there, baby. Just
getting controversy.
Hey, man. I mean, man.
Total, he's lost over 100,000. If you combine ProJared plays and ProJared, he's lost 100. He's lost like 100. Yeah, over 100,000.
Well, the subscriber count keeps going down too.
Yeah, it's gonna keep rolling because here's the biggest problem because he cheated on. The problem is that he also involved other popular YouTubers or content creators because the person that for those who don't know, the person that he cheated on his wife with is a popular content creator named Commander Holly, who used to be married to another popular content creator named Rubber Ross. Is that his name, Jordan?
Yeah.
Rubber Ross, who used to be on Game Grumps. And you guys know how Game Grumps fans are. You know, they out there. So Commander Holly and Rubber Ross got a divorce last year, and a lot of people are connecting the two dots, saying this was the reason why they got a divorce. So there's like male/female home wrecking going on both ends. So you get a lot of sympathy for Heidi because Heidi seems genuine compared to what Commander Holly and ProJared have been saying. They're not giving any. They're giving very vague, bland statements. And well, I don't know if Ross has said anything, but
yeah, I can't remember if he put out like a subtweet where like he mentioned something that could be related to it. I can't remember if he did or not. There's a lot of details about the situation that aren't out there yet. Aside from stuff we don't know, there's some personal things from some events that I was at that may come to light at some point. But until then, it's not up to me or the other people who were involved as it happened to openly discuss. I don't really want to speak on the situation personally, as I was a friend of both ProJared and Heidi.
Well, you're still
obviously,
a friend of Heidi.
I'm still a friend of Heidi. Absolutely.
You're
I
still
support
a friend
her
of
through
ProJared.
this. No, I am not. I immediately cut ties the second that some other stuff may be coming out. If true or not, that's really gonna like this situation. It's not just done today. There's more bombshells that are gonna keep happening probably throughout the week. And once those come out, that's like you think 100,000 is like career ending. Like this is career ending stuff.
So here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing.
Well,
there's some rumors, okay, floating around. This isn't 100% verified, but there is rumors that, well, there's facts that ProJared is sending pictures of himself and everything to young ladies, some of them even younger than 18. Now, we don't have any we don't have like 100% this is proof verified, blah, blah, blah. All I've been able to do is verify that one of them was 18 based off of somebody else that I know. That's it. The girl was 18. That's all I got. But I in terms of the other girls that were potentially 16 or younger, well, not younger. All I've heard is the lowest I've heard is 16. Maybe that's some of the stuff. And this has just been getting worse and worse. And guys, yes, there's full pictures out there of this dude, ProJared. And the problem here is also Heidi as well. I think Heidi, not necessarily that she did anything bad. I actually commend her for coming out and saying her side. And honestly, from what I understand, I know Jordan doesn't want to speak on it, but correct me if I'm wrong here, Jordan, just a yes or no. From what I understand, Heidi wasn't going to come out like this if Jared didn't say that BS, that statement that was obviously...
It wasn't going to come out this soon. Literally the day before. So literally yesterday, right? Maybe it was the night before. It was either yesterday or the night before. On her personal Facebook, she put up a post. And she was saying, like, just to, like, personal friends. This wasn't, like, to online people or anything like that. And this is probably where Jared heard about it. And then that's why he made the statement online, last night or early this morning. Heidi put out this post talking about the situation. She didn't name the person in that post. She just said that Jared was cheating, and then they split up and all this stuff. She said, I'm going to, it'll come out when it's ready to come out. I'm not ready to talk about it fully right now. I just want everyone to know that this is the situation. Thanks. So as a respect, the people who knew about her, close friends on the Facebook, didn't say anything, right? Fast forward a few hours later, obviously someone reported back to Jared that post was there, causing Jared to post that statement, which forced Heidi's hand, realizing when she was blocked, to just say F it and start going into it, because obviously there's a lot of feelings and a lot of emotion at this point. Of course. And I mean, at this point, a lot of people are like, oh, you shouldn't make it public, At this point, it's already been public. Like with Jared putting out that post, and with personal friends, I'm sure leaking it of what was said on her Facebook. It's already out there, and she has every right to. She's the victim in this situation. She has every right to express her feelings, out everything. She's not the one who posted the pictures. All right, she's not the one out there sharing any of these explicit pictures. That's other people who were involved that were getting these pictures are sharing these pictures. So it's Heidi is the innocent party in this situation. Any hate towards her, I think, is 100% wrong. She defended herself. She stated her side. She expressed she's trying to move on, and that this was a very tough situation for her to deal with. And it is what it is. So that's as far as I know about everything. And of course, throughout all of this morning. I literally woke up I didn't get much sleep, but I woke up at 3 a.m. right as like the build of this was happening over here. And I was like, oh, perfect time to wake up, because I just sat on my phone and read through everything. I didn't expect it to come out that fast, especially after seeing the Facebook post right before it. But
I started oh, go ahead, Bear.
Oh no,
go ahead.
Well, my whole situation, my whole view on this was kind of I would never. First of all, I owe ProJared an L for him, trying to talk shit to me back when I was on the Spike TV VGA.
I remember that.
I don't forget that, Jared. You son of a bitch. I don't forget that. Trust me. But I will say this though.
Like 10 years ago. So
I know, and karma came back and bit your ugly ass right in the ass too. But anyway, I think one thing when it was trending and I looked at it, I was like, why is he trending? I was ready to troll him or whatever. And I seen why he's trending. I was like, oh man, I just hate when, personal stuff like this really starts to take over with these online personalities. You know what I mean? Then I read some of the tweets and I seen that, the Holly girl was replying to one of his tweets that he just posted recently. And I'm like, but you the home wrecker. Y'all couldn't wait like a few days before replying to each other tweets. Like, this is just I was like, this is too funny. It's like, it's not even real. And then after a while, it started trending and kept trending. I was like, oh, this is getting messier and messier and messier. This is just like, you don't like to see anything like that. Me personally, I really don't understand why some fans really, want to know so much about the personal lives of some of these online people. I never understand that. But once it gets public, that's when it gets really nasty. So, I kind of feel bad for girl. What's her name? Heidi. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for her because it just gets. It's the internet, man. People are going to choose whatever side they want to choose. They're going to troll you. They're going to make memes, and that's where it gets ugly. That's why I try to keep, I keep all my personal stuff out. I keep it out of there. So he the one that brought it up. He made a statement, so now he has to lie in that bed. So.
Well, I mean, don't send pictures to your fans. Don't make Tumblr as a YouTuber. Don't make Tumblrs dedicated to risky and nudes, and I mean that's just not. What did he think would happen?
I don't know. I really don't know.
This doesn't have a happy ending. But when you do stuff like this, like I don't get. Man. Like he needs some type of help. If you're doing that, there's no way that you don't need some type of help, right? Like sex therapy or something, or.
Well, to answer that, I think he needs help if he's doing all this young girl, almost underage stuff.
But what about just sending pictures to fans? Like,
but the other stuff is if you ain't got a player bone in your body, you need to stop trying to be a player. You can't do it. And plus, that girl didn't deserve that. She seems like a nice girl.
So in any situation, if this situation was only that he cheated, right, which is still bad. Right. And it's obviously there's a lot of people are going to be upset about that and disgusted and not support him. But his career could continue. People would move on. And that's just how it'd be. It would suck for the situation, but that's how it'd be. We still watch movie stars that cheat and get in trouble all the time. Arnold Schwarzenegger cheated all the time, but damn, we'll be first in line to see him fight whatever. Right.
So Mario Lopez. I mean,
dude, it happens all the time. We support. But since this is such a bigger situation than that, there is no wanting to support further. There is no trying to come back from this. If everything comes to light about other situations, 100% career ender. I think right now it could potentially already be a career ender with all these pictures floating around and all these different stories and how big the situation was. It went from just trending in the US to trending worldwide to getting so many tweets a second that it turned into its own Twitter moment story headline that's still trending to this second. It's been trending for almost 24 hours, and it is there's no word for it at this point. It's become its own beast. Yeah. And all I can say is I feel for Heidi. I feel for Heidi, and I'm sorry.
Hey.
I'm sorry that it happened. That's it.
Yeah, I'm sorry that was happening because Heidi, she's cute. She's good as fuck.
Yeah, she's a very nice lady, very attractive, nice young lady.
How tall is she?
I don't think she'll have any problem rebounding.
I'm trying to remember. I can't remember if she was wearing heels when I was with her at MagFest a couple of years ago when we were hanging out. She was either in heels or she was my height or a tad taller than me. I think she was around my height, if not a tad taller than me.
So she's like, let's just say like no heels. She's like
unless she's wearing heels, and I'm forgetting completely wrong.
She's like 5. Okay, at the minimum, she's like 5'8", 5'9". Then at the minimum.
She's 5'8". She 5'8".
At the minimum, because ProJared, I think they're around the same height, and he's decently lanky. He's tall.
ProJared's about 5'11", 5'10", right?
Yeah, so I think probably around there. I would say safe. That's about where Heidi's at.
Okay,
probably.
so she's thin, she's tall, she's cute. So yeah, she should be fine.
Hey, the chat, y'all ruthless, man. They told him he should have made a premium Snapchat. Y'all some ruthless guys, bro. Oh my goodness.
Oh man, they calling him ProJared over here, bro.
Good God.
Yeah, this might be a career ender, man.
I mean, it already at this point, I don't know how he would even bounce back from what's going on right now.
Well, there's 3 things that I think he can do to bounce back. One, he has to, of course, vigorously apologize to Heidi and actually mean it, not BS statements. 2, he needs to show that he's going to get some type of therapy, sex therapy, something like that, and stop all of this nonsense in terms of pictures and all that. Even when all the other stuff comes to light, explain why he did it, explain what issues he has and all that. And then 3, he needs to get back to actually his ProJared channel and not just saying, okay, I'm going to do Twitch and I'm going to do ProJared Plays, which is a lot easier than what he did before. Get back to that, but he needs to apologize and do all that stuff first. Look at, I know it's different situation, but look at Tiger Woods. I mean, he's back.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, Tiger Woods came back. That's one of the biggest comeback stories, right there.
Exactly, he's back, right? And he's bald. Tiger Woods is bald from freaking stressing and all this stuff. You can tell it's taking its toll on him, right? His back is shattered to half. I mean, and he came back, and people
and you know he got his glutes back activated. You know, so you know he's back.
So
back.
I mean, I don't like the cancel culture either. You know, I'm not a huge fan.
Yeah, the cancel culture is kind of really ridiculous. This is at the end of the day how y'all feel. It's still a personal matter.
Yeah.
So I don't think y'all should be trying to cancel somebody outside of the underage stuff.
Well, yeah, there's certain things. If it's that, then the cancel culture on that situation, 100% agreed upon. If it was only the cheating situation, I can understand outrage, but canceling, no, because then you have to compare it to every other situation where someone cheated and people that still support them. But this situation's a mind of its own. And I do think that we've probably been speaking way too long about the situation.
Yeah, we have.
Well, we'll move on then.
We can move on. Hey, hold up. I need to answer K19's question. What happened between me and ProJared? Jared was just jealous as fuck that Spike TV called me and then called his ass to come to the VGAs. That's pretty much what happened.
That's not what happened, Barrett.
That's definitely what happened. For how salty he was for me being on that show. And I never met the man. That's exactly what that was.
That was Barron's take. Now I'll give you.
Why was he salty? You were on the show.
I don't know. He said something about that my audience wasn't big as his or some shit like that. I was like, what they got to do in it?
Well, were you hosting it or something?
No, I was just on there as a guest. Like they hyped me up as a big gamer, which I am, and a lot of people didn't. Even Angry Joe had a problem with it. I'm like, why are y'all mad? I'm like 10 times more charismatic than you two dry sandpaper motherfuckers. Like, why are you mad?
Here's the issue. Here's the issue, Baron. Yes, they were a bit salty. Yes, they were a bit salty. I think they were upset about what you said at the VGAs.
They was upset because I had a problem with them not respecting Nintendo. That's what they was mad about.
They were upset at the way that you spoke to the dude.
What'd you say?
Oh, I just basically I chewed out the CEO of Spike TV. That's all it was.
You can on live TV?
Yeah, on live TV. It's still on YouTube, man. It's still on YouTube.
You literally chewed them out.
That's amazing. On live TV, it's like, hey, thanks for inviting me out. Also, the person who runs this, fuck you.
Pretty much.
I didn't say that.
It wasn't the F word, but it was. Baron dug into him a bit, man.
That's pretty funny.
I dug into him, but the thing about it is, it's like I sat next to him. He wanted me to sit next to him. We talked about a lot of business stuff that I'm not gonna go on the air about, but he knew what was coming. Like he already knew it. He was like, take it easy on me when you get on the microphone. I was like, okay, no, I'm not. But
hey, listen, you might have been on Spike TV. But ProJared was on a Nickelodeon TV show for a cameo for about like 10 seconds. All right. He was on Game Shakers. Okay.
Well, I don't give a damn. If ProJared ever made World Star Hip Hop 4 times, I don't think he has.
No,
I remember,
but
And
he
I'm
made
pretty sure
Nickelodeon.
the shit on World Star Hip Hop has more, buzzwords.
Baron, I remember when you were on shout out to Ethan R with the $5 donation. Says Me gusta. So me like. Shout out to Baron. Remember when you were on? I think you were on True TV with that.
Yeah, I was on True TV. Yeah,
with
too.
That crazy dude that tried to do like that. What was that move? And like he almost broke his neck when he was
what show were you on?
Double moon. It was True TV. Somebody tried to do a double moonsault on the match I was in, and they broke their neck. So yeah, I've been on TV quite a few times.
Were you supposed to get
Wow,
hit with that?
brag about it.
Wait,
Jeez.
Were you supposed to get hit with that, Baron?
And the funny thing is about it is like I wasn't expecting to be on TV on none of these situations ever. I mean, even I don't even know if OJ seen the guitar video. Like the guitar video went crazy too. Like about the World Cup. I was like,
with you? What's the name?
I forgot the name of the video. But just look up Black Baron and Qatar. You'll see it. It's just
oh god, dude, I can't wait.
The whole country of Qatar still hates me to this day. All because I said nobody wants to play soccer in 100+ degree weather. And nobody wants to go to that country.
Oh, okay. I think I remember that. I remember.
Yeah.
Baron, your Michael Pachter videos were like when you said your Michael Pachter video had me absolutely. I think when you said like he'll turn Super Saiyan 3 like with Dookie dreadlocks, like oh my god.
Oh man. My god, bro.
Oh my god.
those are not up no more though. That yeah.
Why'd you take those down?
The Michael Pachter ones ain't there no more.
Why'd you take those down?
The guitar one is still there. The Spike TV one is still there, but the Michael Pachter. Look, I tried to, tone it down a little bit. Because back then it was almost like playing House of the Dead overkill watching my videos. It was like bleep 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 bleep. It was just
I didn't know we were in the presence of such a famous person. Jesus.
No, Jordan, no, it's not like that. But I'm just
God, he went to war with the whole fucking country of Qatar.
I still get death threats from Qatar. I still get people offering me to come to Qatar. It's crazy. It's
I wouldn't go there if I were you. You ain't coming. Your head's gonna be the soccer ball. You know that.
You know what's so funny? They have the 2020 World Cup. So next year I'm expecting to get a lot of feedback from Qatar once that happens. Like,
I mean, hey,
I'm telling you, Baron's a man of culture. I'll tell you that right now. A man of culture, dude. In the early days of YouTube, Baron was everywhere, bro.
People just hated my guts, man. It was
I mean, were you a part of the Crumb side?
I was kind of part of the Crumb side.
It wasn't called Crumb side back then.
It really wasn't. It was actually a pretty good side. You had Oppressador and his whole trade.
Oh, I remember it all. I have friends from it.
All that stuff was it was beautiful to watch. I loved watching that. It was entertaining, and then all of a sudden it turned into the Crumb side.
It turned into Crumb side because people started taking things way too. I mean, you got people out here challenging other people to fights. You got it was just like it got to the point to where it was like, okay, this is definitely crummy. So. But yeah, at first it wasn't. At first it was just like entertaining, blah blah blah, just games. But then it turned into stuff to where like a lot of personal shots, like a lot of like crumb side stuff, stuff that you would see crumb side people do, like jealousy, things like that, like a lot of jealousy, a lot of problem, things like that. So yeah.
Good times.
Good times.
You know what else was a good time? Maybe not so good time to a lot of people. State of Play happened.
Yes.
I was out when it happened, and I quickly got the patch notes of it and watched all the trailers really quickly when I got home.
Yes, State of Play. I watched it live. I put up a live reaction to it. I guess I'll go first because I already know what Baron's gonna say. I think. I watched Baron's video. I know what he's gonna say. Final Fantasy VII Remake. That was the big thing here, guys. Pretty hyped to see some more gameplay, but it's been 4 years. I think it's been more than 4 years since they revealed the game, but pretty cool to see some gameplay. Looks like they're making progress. So that was the best thing of the State of Play was that the medieval game looks kind of cool. Nice little remake of the original PS1 game. I remember that game being advertised back in the day. I remember playing it, I think a little bit at my friend's house. There might have been a demo disc.
Yeah, there's a demo disc that had it. That's why I first ever played it when I was younger.
Yeah, so I played it on that because I think it was like Jet Moto on that demo disc too, and Crash Bandicoot. It was a dope
and
demo.
there's like the Tomb Raider where you're stuck in a jail cell at the beginning, and it's like, how do you even get out of here?
PlayStation had the best demo disc back in the day, and when you saw that pushing demo disc, you were happy because it's like you can't afford all these games, so but it'll give you.
You get to play a little bit of it. Like there was a racer on one of them, and I never got the racer, but I always played the racer. It was a different one. No, it was the one where it was all. It wasn't the punch buggy one. It was I'm trying to remember. It was like all Corvette type cars, and I can't remember the name of it. But it was on the demo disc, and I played it all the time, just because it was on the demo disc.
Oh yeah, everybody played those demo discs. They were free.
Yeah, I mean, like I played the crap out of it. I was like, I'm never gonna get this game, but at least I got one race from it.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
I can play over and over.
I played
again.
the same Crash Bandicoot level over and over too.
But as far as the state of play, dude,
yeah, what do you think? What do you think, Jordan?
After like quickly getting into it, they're really making these things. Quayle. It was like only like what 10 minutes long, if that.
10 minutes. Yeah,
they were jamming, and I was the one who called this like 6 months ago, saying that PlayStation is going to take the Nintendo route and start doing this. Now I do think they're doing it too often now. I do think that if they're going to have these little of announcements, like you can spread them out 2 to 3 months. You don't need to have one every month at this point, especially when the last one was very underwhelming, and the majority of this one extremely underwhelming to the mass. Like sure, like Away looks interesting and some other stuff like that. It's cool to finally, after all this time, see some more stuff on Medieval and get the confirmation that it is coming this fall, which is great. And then the surprise of Final Fantasy. Did not expect to see that in this. It's cool to see that. Obviously, we're going to get more of that at E3 from Square Enix himself. It was there was nothing crazy there.
What do you give it as your rating? Got a 10?
I mean, if without Final Fantasy in there, without showing anything from that, it would have been a 4, right? It would have been like, oh, cool, whatever, that's neat, see you later. But with that, I'll move it up to a 6 because of Final Fantasy. But without it, it's nothing special.
Give it about a 6.5 myself. Final Fantasy was good. Medieval was good. Outside of that, it was just Monster Hunter's good. I mean,
yeah, but it's like. It's like it's a DLC that we all know is coming, and like it's multi-platform. It's not super exciting for PlayStation. Like it's like if it's a PlayStation State of Play, show me PlayStation games.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, that's not going to be the case. You know why? Because
I know
Sony makes so much money on they make like a gazillion dollars on third party.
But there was no exclusivity there aside from the advertising. Like. If it was like, hey, play it first on PlayStation, understandable. But only because they have the deal to promote it. That's the only reason they have it there.
I agree. It is, but I mean, it is what it is. But the one thing that
I forgot, Predator.
I thought it was SOCOM too. I was like, SOCOM?
I was like, what? We get Ghost Recon announced this morning that leaked yesterday, but it still got announced like it was new, that we didn't see it yesterday. And then I was like, oh, they're gonna bring back SOCOM, and then it just turns into Predator. And I'm very nervous for that Predator game. I think I've seen that studio who's doing it before. Were they the ones who did the Planet of the Apes VR game?
I don't know who the studio is.
I don't remember, but that a Predator game right now, a standalone Predator game, it doesn't really excite me too much. I have thought that was about to be a VR announcement. just because PlayStation be PlayStation, I thought they're gonna be like Predator VR.
Wow.
But yeah. Well, all right, Baron, go ahead and explode. I know you're ready for the you guys rant of the week. Welcome to Rant of the Week with your host Baron Von Ranter. Go ahead,
man.
Rant it up.
Usually I'll say hit that like button and retweet, but at this point this shit is sad. This is some sad-ish right here, man. Like, let me just run down what they showed you, man. They showed you some Monster Hunter DLC, some lame ass game called Riverbound. They trolled you with a SOCOM, fake announcement that turned into a Predator game. They gave you a Medieval release date. They showed you. They tried to sell you playing as a damn squirrel, ferret, whatever the fuck it was, running through a forest and trying to escape natural disasters. Then they showed up yet another PS4 that you can buy. And then they closed by, basically telling us Final Fantasy VII is going to be at E3, which we already knew that was going to be the case. I just don't know what to say anymore. Like, why are we having these things?
to set it up.
Why are we having state of play anymore?
To set it up for next gen, because next gen, that's when they're actually going to bring the games. They want to do it, but it feels lifeless though. Baron, did you get that feeling? It feels lifeless.
It's lifeless. It's dry. It's 10 freaking minutes. Why are you sitting up here gathering us around to our screens to watch 10 minutes of the most dry, bare bones ish that you can possibly throw together? This is why I don't understand. You know what I call state of play? It's basically the gaming version of Firefest. It's just a fucking facade. It's you get there and you severely disappointed every time you come. It's like, why are you doing this? I don't get it. Yet again, we go another month and we still don't have a release date for The Last of Us 2. It blows my mind. It's like, what are we supposed to be looking forward to playing? You already failed with Trash Gone that just came out 1 week ago.
That's selling okay.
What?
Financially, no, they'd probably pulled it out.
I just don't get it. It's like, you're not going to be at E3. This was your chance to actually have some buzz and some momentum running into the show, because you're not going to be there whatsoever. And this is what you get me.
Well,
this is what you get.
It was better than the last show.
That don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? I mean, a regular shit is better than diarrhea, but that don't mean it's good. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all sit up here talking about a 6. No, that shit was a 3. That's a 3. You went from a 0 to a 3. That's exactly what you did. I don't know why everybody's like googly eyed about Final Fantasy VII Remake. Man, it's been damn near 4 years. They got to show you
That's
something.
why we're excited, yeah.
And then on top of that, it's like everybody, all these PlayStation guys running around marching. It's like, what are you marching for? That game is not exclusive PS4. The last exclusive you had was in September of 2018. Days Gone has failed you. What are you playing from now until then? Medieval?
Here's the ratio.
You're gonna run around in a fucking forest like a goddamn squirrel? That's what you're gonna do?
Here's the ratio, Baron. Here's the ratio, Baron. The ratio on State of Play, it is 13,000 likes to 5.4 dislikes on YouTube. So better than last time, right?
Barely.
No, last time it was way worse. Like, let me.
Last time it was like majority dislikes because all the VR stuff.
Yeah,
there was nothing crazy.
See, look, they're getting better. Didn't I told you guys this would happen. I said, look, Sony's going to get better at doing these. They're going to realize what people like, what they don't like. They need to get these out now. You know what the thing is? Get out all your garbage ones right now. Nintendo had to do this, right? Nintendo had to do this. Every company has to do this. Get your garbage ones out. Get the ones that are, when you're not doing good, get them out now. So when the PS5 comes out, it'll be perfection. You have to fine tune these, no matter how much. I mean, obviously this is a manufactured thing, right? This is like a corporate band. This isn't somebody. These aren't a bunch of kids that were in the neighborhood and decided to get together and then have this chemistry in order to build like something different, right? This is a band that was manufactured. This is like Linkin Park. It's manufactured to be good. Not necessarily. There's like, although Linkin Park's great, I'm not trying to say that, but it's not the same thing, you know. As in like the boys growing up and you guys have like a band that comes together that way. This was manufactured. It was put together to be a Nintendo Direct. So you've got to give them just a little bit more time. And I think that when the PS5 comes out and when there's God of War and when there's all these other games, I think it's going to be a lot more hype. But it's always going to be lifeless, though. Unless they change it to where they actually have somebody talking that has a little bit of charisma or something like that, it's always going to be lifeless. But it's going to be manufactured.
I mean, she sound like, you know, a dry version of Siri. Like, it's just
she sound cute.
I don't know about that one. But she sound like a dry version of Siri. I can't give him that excuse, OJ. I can't give him that excuse. It's like you have done so many years of E3 where you put together all these, you know, cinematic video montages that you always rolled out at E3, and this is what you do for your own state of play. It's like, at least throw that smoke and mirrors on it and do something. But this shit is like clear cut and dry. It's like,
well, here's why this one's better. The reason why it's better is they mixed it up with some stuff that people did have more genuine curiosity in, and they ended it on a high note with something that people weren't expecting. And that's where they are learning. And eventually, by the next one, you know, they'll be like at the end, oh, boom, here's a Last of Us 2 trailer and a release date for October of this year. Like, that's that's going to be the next state of play. Something like that. They're going to get better. They're trying to get all these extra ones out right here. The medieval stuff. And the reason why I was at a 4 before the Final Fantasy stuff is because I am looking forward to medieval. And I think that's going to be dope. And that away game does have me somewhat interested in. Other stuff, not really. And so that's why I'm at a 4. If there was nothing I was interested in, it was all boring to me or not my taste, then sure, I'd feel the sentiment and move it down the scale a bit more. And then Final Fantasy at the end, yeah, it's the reason why it's hype is because we haven't seen it for so long. And for them to finally show something and that much, it wasn't just 2 seconds of it. They showed a good bit little at the end saying, all right, and tune into June when at E3, there'll be more. And that's great.
That's the funny part. It's like you basically tell them to tune into somebody else's stream because you're not going to be.
Hey, they're making money off it still, regardless when that game comes out.
It's like I don't know why people still dreaming that The Last of Us 2 is going to be E3. Last of Us 2 is not going to be at E3. They're not at E3. So it's
October. Ethan, you can shut the hell up with his super chat. It's coming this year.
It's not happening. It's
Jordan,
not.
Enough of this. Last of Us is coming at the end of the year. It's clearly not.
Coming in October. I'm telling you, it's October.
Really, Jordan? You know what you sound like right now? You know who you sound like?
What? Who do I sound
like? You sound
like?
like me and Bayonetta 3 right now. That's what you sound like right now.
But maybe I have some inside information about this legitimately.
Inside information?
Oh, here we go.
October. Just keep the lookout.
Really?
Unless they're delaying it, October.
No, it's not happening, bro. It's not.
All right, here, I'll say something. Bayonetta's canceled. There you go. How you feel about that?
I doubt that. They just confirmed it's still going.
Yeah, but they're probably like, oh, they're probably scrapped it a couple times. We aren't liking it. It'll just keep getting delayed. Are you sure
they didn't use the money from Scalebound for Bayonetta 3 years? Like that? You hear the Xbox dudes talking about that, bro?
Oh man, here they go.
They used the money. They used the money for Nier, and they used it for Astral Chain, and they used it for Bayonetta. And I don't get my Scalebound. That platinum games is trash.
So I guess Nintendo just wrote these fake checks, huh? Like, come on, man.
Dude, they used all the money. They used all the money from freaking.
Bring back Scalebound, bro.
Scalebound, man. They got all that money from Microsoft, and they freaking used it for Astral Chain and for Nier. I can't believe this. I'm boycotting that company. They're gone. They're dead to me.
Xbox.
I love Xbox channels, by the way. Xbox channels are freaking amazing. Those are anybody that runs an Xbox channel, it's just so great. It's great. I'm subscribed to all of them. They're amazing.
Imagine in 2019 being a one console themed only channel. Like you pledge allegiance to one console and don't give anything else.
It's tough.
That's so crumb side. That's so crumb side. It's like the Xbox is best. Screw you. It's like, dude, I learned to like the Xbox. Like I didn't even like the Xbox up until last year when I actually gave it a chance again. And it's great. And I play more than my PlayStation now. But I still love all my consoles. And I still have love for the individual games that come out on them. Even though Xbox doesn't got that much, I like the services it offers. You know? So
all I really want to ask is the PlayStation fans, how y'all gonna feel when Medieval is just basically y'all only game for the second half?
Hey, if it is, that's fine.
They're playing third-party. They're playing third-party games, man. It seems like that's the thing that I noticed, man. Is like
I don't know about that. All this chest beating over God of War and Spider-Man and all this other shit before that. Now we just gonna settle? Nah, bro. You're not gonna flip flop on me. I'm not talking about you, but they're not gonna flip flop.
Yeah,
you're gonna keep the same damn energy you've been keeping ever since these last few years. That's what you're gonna do. Because I ain't gonna let you slide.
Well, I've been saying the same thing about Sony's exclusive. I'm like,
so what? 1 year without releases from Sony, anything major, and now it's the end of the world, Baron.
It's the end of the world because you went into E3 telling us we getting deep dive of these 3 damn games, and we have no idea where they at.
Hey,
it's about to be a full year, and we have no update.
Shit happens. Like, what do you want? Really? What do you want? It's really not that big of a deal. Oh wow, there's no exclusive. Having no exclusives 1 year is like every year that the Xbox One has been out. Like, it doesn't matter.
Okay, but here's the thing. At least Xbox didn't dangle the carrot in front of you and say, you will be playing these and then take it away.
They've done that quite a bit.
Did they with the Xbox One?
Look at Crackdown did that since the beginning of the Xbox.
Okay,
we haven't heard. There's nothing else with Mike. We haven't heard anything about Halo yet officially. Gears 5. Like, let's get more of that going.
Last year, what are you talking about?
Yeah, but where's it at? It's the same concept. Where's it at then?
What are you, Jordan? They told
we
you
haven't even been a full year. Who knows that the next state of play they talk about? They don't have to be E3 to talk about upcoming games. The PlayStation can talk about Ghost of Tsushima whenever they want. They can talk about this Stranding whenever they want. They don't have to be at E3 to do it. So just because Microsoft's going to be there and wait a year to talk about something doesn't mean PlayStation's not. It hasn't even been a year yet. Give it some time, man.
We'll see.
Prejudging it in a couple of weeks.
We'll see what happens.
Right, and if they don't, then maybe talk about it in July or August. Who cares? Maybe it's October. Maybe it's Christmas. They'll do a presentation.
Well, maybe it's
it
PS5.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh well, cool. They're coming out with the new console. Fantastic. Who cares? There's no problem here. There's no problem with anything.
Problem, Jordan.
I mean,
no, it's not.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Problem?
This is where it can create some double standards. I see what both of you guys are saying, and I agree most of the part with both of. I mean, I don't think it's as big of a deal because they got third-party games, and Sony fans buy third-party games. You know, they like third-party. But the problem, I think, where our Barrett's coming from, it's like, wait a minute, but y'all always talk about first-party this, first-party that, and then when there's none, oh well, doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay.
Look how many first-party games they've delivered.
They haven't really delivered. They haven't really delivered that much, though. That's
go look at every AAA big release of the PlayStation 4 has.
Yeah,
and compare them to the Xbox One.
I have all the big releases for the PS4, and the thing about it is that they've got some really good big releases, but in terms of generally speaking, like it's not as much as I would have liked for this whole generation. There's not as much.
It's been incredible. They at first they were swinging out like how the Switch is doing. There was a time where PlayStation was delivering a game almost every single month that was damn near AAA quality, and then some months had a like AA quality game like Until Dawn come out to fill the gap.
What year was that?
Until Dawn? You counting that?
That's a big release. That's an exclusive that a lot of people highly rate.
Like great AAA games every single month.
You better not say the order either.
Go back and look. The Order was a AAA game. It's not a great game, but it was a AAA game.
I have all of Sony's big first-party games. Like I have Uncharted. I have if you're gonna count Bloodborne, I guess you can count Bloodborne.
Yeah, that's an exclusive. Why wouldn't I count it?
Yeah,
no, Bloodborne. That was actually a good game.
These all came out like over the whole gen. Like how many years are we into it? We're now
go pull up a whole release date of every PlayStation 4 exclusive. That's a AAA title, and compare it.
I go by games that actually are worth it.
Well, no, I mean I have these games. I mean they've got some good stuff, but I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that great, to be honest. I just don't think. I mean, it's good. Like when Sony releases a first party game like God of War, good, right? Good as hell. Horizon Zero Dawn, really. I have that. What is it? Bloodborne, really good. But these are games that are spread out throughout like the whole gen, like. Bloodborne or whatever. What else do they have?
So in your logic, they're spread across the whole gen, meaning that there's always been something at some point for something. And this is the 1 year that they haven't had anything major.
Well, it's been very, very stagnant in terms of like their releases.
Just
like
now,
they'll release like at the beginning of the year, right, or something like that. They'll release like 2 games or 2 or 3 games, and then there won't be anything for the rest of the year. There won't be, and they'll just be all third party. Like they never really spread out their releases, so that I think that's the biggest issue. There's just huge gaps where there's barely anything, or there's just not much from what I've seen. But the generation's been
sometimes they don't if it's in the later half, especially with months like November where they're going to be banking on third-party games, which are crazy. There's how many third-party games release in November alone, especially in mid-November. They'd be stupid to release a AAA game for themselves in mid-November. So I understand if they're not dropping it right at the end of the year. But they have had spread out and decently spread out.
I don't get why would that be stupid? That would just make their holiday lineup stronger.
It would be stupid because they would have worse sales. Even if their game's amazing, people are going to be deciding, do I get this other franchise to play with all my friends, or do I get this one first-party game?
Nah, I think those days
it's a very strategic. No, it's a very strategic business.
People buy more than one game during the holiday.
No. What
maybe
Jordan
you,
is saying
but
is
the
true.
general person.
Yes, they do. The general.
The general person does not buy multiple games on the same day.
They buy more than one game during
No, I don't.
On
I
the
don't
same
think so.
day. I'm talking about in mid-November when literally 5 to 6 games drop on like November 13th through 15th. Whenever that hits on a Tuesday, they drop at least 5 to 6 major games per year. Most people buy one, maybe two on one, later on in the month, but they don't get all of them.
But it ain't worth. It's not about buying the game on the day one. It's about
do
buying
I get
the
a
game
Red
during
Dead
the
Redemption 2? Or do I get a whatever Sony exclusive?
I mean, Jordan, you can go back and look at the charts. Jordan, you can go back and look at the charts. 90% of the new games that come out in November end up making the charts, which means people are buying more than one game.
No, people are buying. It's not more people. It's not multiple people all buying all these games. It's a lot of people buying individual games. That's what it is. That's a huge holiday time. So all those games individually are going to have certain high points, but not everyone is buying all of them. So instead of having one game that's massive, all the games do okay. And sometimes one game just exceeds over it. That's why when you have all these games come out right around Red Dead Redemption 2, all these other games like, yeah, we're doing good. And Red Dead Redemption 2 is all the way up here.
But here's the issue of what they ran into last year and kind of like the year before. If you don't have that game that's tied to your platform, you give the advantage away to the competitor. And that's why Nintendo smashed them.
That's what I'm saying. The only company that is doing that is Nintendo. The only company that's putting out exclusives like that in the holiday season is Nintendo. And the reason they do good, they don't focus on third party. And the Nintendo game that they put out, especially when it's a Pokemon game, they could put that out whenever. It's going to make money. It doesn't matter when they put it out. They could put it out in the middle of January. It's going to sell nuts. Okay, it doesn't matter.
I'm strictly talking about why put it. You saying not why put a game in November? It makes sense to put a game in November. You're focusing and making people work toward your system, and thus buying these other third party games on your system.
Can I say something real quick though? Because I'm looking at like the PS3 era, right? And I'm looking at like the PS4 era, and I'm seeing with Sony with the PS3 era, we got like Resistance 1 through 3, right? Yeah. We got like Killzone. We got Killzone. We got
they murdered Killzone.
I like Resistance more than Killzone. But we got Uncharted. We got Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 in the PS3 era. We got Ratchet and Clank. We got Sly Cooper. It seems like they put out a lot more in the PS3 era than this era. That's all I was trying to say. Like to me, there seems like to be like a lot more constant releases in the PS3. Once they got going, there seemed to be a lot more constant releases in that era. I mean, we got 3 Uncharted games, like compared to 1 Uncharted game in the PS4 era.
And a lot of those games did come out during the holiday season.
Uncharted did, but I mean, Uncharted did, and some of the games, did come out in the holiday season. I guess, but they shifted their focus, right? The PS3 was not like, it didn't come out the gate like the PS4 came out the gate and kind of blew away the Wii U and the Xbox. So I can understand why they shifted their focus. I mean, Sony's made a lot of changes, right? But it just seemed like to me they were a lot more dependent on first party last generation. But hey, it is what it is. I think Jordan's right when it comes to these third party stuff. I mean, look at how much money Sony's making I think they're making like more than like Microsoft and Sony combined on PSN. So I mean, it makes sense that they're out here, third parties rule the whole thing, so it makes sense. It makes sense. So
I just think because third parties are going to start being spread very thin, starting this end of this year and going forward. So I don't think they can rely on that for too much longer.
How much longer?
And then they have to convince people to use the PS5 as a third party machine.
We hit 300 viewers. That's the first time ever on the podcast. Let's go.
Because you have ProJared in the title.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, I'm just going to put ProJared in the title every single time and mention at least one thing in the title every single time. But that's true. You're right. Shout outs to the people who are here just for the ProJared talk. Please come back next week. This podcast is very entertaining. All right, so let's move on to the next topic here. Yo, thank you so much, Rasta Life Reggae. Thank you for the $1, man. I appreciate that. Next topic here. I don't have any transition or segue or Craigway or whatever you guys.
No E3 plans. I got a segue for it. I got a segue for it.
Wait, hold up. What? Wait, hold up. What's the topic again?
E3, right? Nintendo E3. That's
they revealed their plans. Yeah, go ahead. Segue away.
While you sitting up here wondering what state of play you're gonna have on your PS4. The state of play of the Switch is going to be fire for the second half.
Is that the segue? Is that a segue?
Yeah. That segue broken, dude. You return that to the store.
Hey man, at least it wasn't a D. It was at least a C.
Oh, screw you guys. All right, so we're gonna talk about Nintendo's E3 plans have been revealed. So here's what's going down, Jordan Fringe. I'm gonna talk to you directly about.
I have no idea what's going down. Tell me.
Good. I'm glad
I wasn't here. I was out.
Glad
I was watching a movie.
So basically, Nintendo's E3 plans. There's going to be a tournament for Splatoon 2 World Championship from teams across the nation, from everywhere, across the world. No, across the globe.
Incredible.
Yes, and there's also going to be a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate 3v3 tournament as well from players across the world.
I just don't care at all. Don't care at all. One bit.
I think.
Tell me about what game plans. I don't care about.
So let me tell you the whole festivities because it starts on June 8th. So this is pre kind of the E3. This is to get us ready. Okay. So Super Smash Brothers. We got some Splatoon 2 that starts on June 8th. That's going to be going down. You can watch it for free online, or you can go there. It's a first come, first serve if you want to get into the place to watch it. So there you go. You're going to have that, meet some of the dudes that are doing that. Usually the people that are playing, you can get autographs and all that stuff like that. So there you go. And then the big kahuna, that's when it's coming up here. We got the Nintendo Direct at E3. Okay? June 11th at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. PT. 11 a.m. Eastern. Wait, no, 12. Sorry.
Yeah, 12.
12 p.m. Eastern. Sorry. 11 Central. 11 Central. So 9 a.m. PT. If you're somewhere in Europe, use the internet to convert the time. So there you go. Because some people be like, well, what time is it where I live in Bulgaria? I'm like, dude, just use the internet just to convert it. It's very simple. Freaking kids these days. But yeah, that's basically what's going down there. Nintendo has stated that they're going to focus completely on software. No new hardware announcements at E3.
Oh, can we finally have a better presentation on the Switch besides the bland ass background that we've had for multiple years? Can we get some themes?
No, it's all about software.
That's software. That's a software update.
I mean, that could be part of it.
That's a.
I want update like 3.0 or whatever.
Update.
Like I want them to update the firmware on the Switch. Like do some cool.
They're not doing it. You better play your games and like it, Jordan.
I don't want any. If they're not talking Animal Crossing, they can shove it up their ass.
They said they're going to focus on 2019 games that have been announced and coming out in 2019. So Animal Crossing is still set for 2019. So we should see Animal Crossing there.
Cool. Oh, we won't see Bayonetta though, unfortunately.
You'll see games that are not 2019. They say that every year. They say that every year.
I don't know how much Pokemon they're gonna do because there's supposedly a new Pokemon trailer coming out pretty soon.
Ooh.
So I don't know. I assume they're gonna have like a treehouse presentation.
Well, when's that new Pokemon? Wait, hold up. There's a new Pokemon trailer coming out pretty soon.
All I've heard in the grapevine is there's supposed to be one soon.
Is it gonna have improved graphics?
Probably not.
Oh my!
It's probably still gonna look exactly the same as what we saw last time, but we're probably gonna get gameplay.
Okay.
I assume. How soon? Probably it would have to be before E3, so within the next couple weeks, I would hope. I was probably within the next week I would expect it, but that's not a
within the next week, Jordan Fringe.
It's in the Pokemon community grapevine. That's all I've heard. I have no news. I have not confirmed. Hey guys, I finally got physical copy of Sphinx. Nice. I did it.
That physical copy looks good, man.
I finally found it for $20 online, so I got it.
Nice. That physical copy looks good. I actually just got a physical copy of Final Fantasy. My physical copy of Final Fantasy 10/10 2 HD from Asia came in. Good stuff. Yeah.
I got a game from PlayAsia.
What'd you get?
the other week, last week I pre-ordered it.
What'd you get?
The game I sent you a link to in the group chat last week.
That Panty Party?
Dude, that game is ridiculous. But two, it comes with a pair of panties.
Jordan, you're gonna wear those, aren't you?
I'm doing a video on it. I think that game is ridiculous.
You're gonna
Because I
be-
have Catherine, I have boxers in a box, right? Now I'm gonna have a box with panties in it. I have the full collection.
Jordan's gonna wear those, bro.
Listen, if I could buy a game that advertises you get a pair of panties, that's incredible.
Jordan's gonna wear those in a video,
It's amazing.
bro.
Can't wait to live stream that game.
If you wore those and did a video and like just stood up and walked out and ended the
At the end of the video, I'm just like, all right, guys, thanks for watching my review. I got something I gotta go do, and I just stand up and walk out bare ass.
Oh my god,
They're all
Y'all need
stretched
to
out and
quit
everything.
it, bruh.
You know those panties ain't fitting.
Oh my god.
They're gonna be stretched. But hey,
bro,
it's gonna
dude,
make
that'd
something
be
look good. It'll make something look good.
That'd be the best video, bro.
Wait, hey, speaking of good videos, where's that VR video?
Oh, it's. I actually got it recorded. I just gotta edit it, and it's done.
Guys, if I hit 30,000 subs by the end of May, I will wear the panties in the video.
Oh, dude,
Oh my god.
you're basically doing it for free. You gotta go higher than that, bro.
Hey, no, I want to hit 30,000. I am 1,700-ish away. So by the end of May, that's the goal. May 31st.
Y'all
When
better
whenever that
subscribe.
game comes in, then I'll wear it. So if you slacking on my shit, that's just on you. Then you're all blamed. You're all gonna get called out and blamed.
Y'all need to go over there and just mass sub him real quick because I got to see that. I have got to see
Oh
that.
my god, dude, that video would do very well. That's all I gotta say. Is that video would
Review. I don't even review the game. It's like reviewing the panties from Panty Party. It's just they fit kind of snug, a little tight in the crotch, but not so bad.
The people who made this game know exactly. There's not a single woman who's gonna buy this game, dude.
Go to PlayAsia. Pull up the image of the collector's edition and show it for the stream.
Okay.
Oh,
Show them what I bought.
I can just imagine.
Cost me a good $40.
That's not too bad.
It's not too bad at all.
Some people pay that just for panties by themselves. So.
I know, and I get a whole game and a bunch of other stuff.
Oh my god, bruh.
I might honestly. Hopefully it doesn't reveal too much because I might have to censor some bits out. But some bits. Certain things you can't show on YouTube, but you sure can show around Twitter.
Twitter's becoming the Wild West sometimes, bro.
A little bit.
Let me. I'll get it up in just a bit.
Panty Party is on Switch, guys. It's
It
for
is.
The Switch.
It
It's
is.
for the Switch.
But there's actually no nudity or anything like that.
No, it's literally panties that fight each other.
Yeah, it's a normal game.
It's a completely normal game. It's panties that shoot and attack each other. It's great.
That's completely normal.
No, 100%. Nothing wrong with that game at all.
There's nothing wrong with it.
I don't know if it's a Switch exclusive, guys. I just know it's on the Switch.
I don't think
I've seen people play it on the PC. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think Sony allowed the game to be on their system.
It's not even bad. It's just panties fighting. There's no nudity. It's literally just underwear, magical underwear that fights each other. There's nothing wrong with the game.
There's
whatsoever.
nothing wrong with that, guys. At the
If
end of
Sony
the
is
day.
against underwear, then I'm with Baron. Fuck Sony.
Hey man, I ain't never said that.
You didn't have to.
That's basically it right there, guys. And Jordan, if Jordan gets the 30,000, he's gonna wear these right here. I'm gonna.
Yep.
Oh, Jordan, you cannot fit those panties, bro.
That
shit gonna be cutting off
There's
circulation.
only 3,000. All right, get them hot. Get them while they're hot.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Those are probably like 10 sizes too small.
Man, oh my goodness, that's gonna cut off the circulation, bro.
I mean, hey, if it's super bad, I got censor options, and then I'll make an OnlyFans account. You want to see the uncensored version? Pay up.
You're gonna have to blur that out.
Jordan Fringe got an F on there for you, dude.
Dude, I always hit the F. That's why I tell like when it's like Lil Wayne, but I say the F is for Fringe. That's why it says it on my channel.
Yeah, F is for.
The F is for Fringe. That's what I tell him when I leave in the morning.
Right there for you. Well, there you go. That's that. Well, we were talking about E3.
Guys, this could happen. You have the power to make this happen. Don't disappoint OJ.
Don't.
That last
ban you
comment
from
in the
the
chat is
Ninja
ridiculous.
Village. What did he say?
He said 60 FPS flaps per second.
Faps per second.
That's not good. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh God, someone just called me Pro Jordan. Jesus Christ.
That's not.
Oh God.
Never mind. This is canceled.
That's not good.
Oh man. Speaking of those E3, what you think y'all gonna see?
I think we're gonna see the revival. I said this before in a prediction. I'm gonna say it again, and I'm also gonna do a video with the clickbait title, and also do it again. I think we're gonna see Kid Icarus Uprising in some way, shape, or form. Yes, I think Sakurai would now with Smash done. I think Kid Icarus Uprising.
Come on, bro. Sakurai looked like he was already tired as hell after Smash Brothers. I don't think that's happening.
We're getting a 3DS game on the Switch.
No, Kid Icarus Uprising 2, like a new Kid Icarus Uprising, not a port.
Inside info?
Man, no inside info on this. I wish.
Dead ass inside info.
I would love to see that, but I don't think that's happening.
I think it's happening. I think it's gonna happen.
I think we got a bigger chance of Golden Sun returning.
Good. I hope I'm wrong then. Good. If that happens, then sign me up to be wrong, man. I'm ready. I'm ready to be wrong. I'm thinking there's gonna be something from one of those fabled like for example, like F-Zero, Golden Sun, Kid Icarus, one of those games, you know?
You could go ahead and cancel F-Zero.
Cancel F-Zero? Why?
It ain't happening, man. No. I don't think they have the confidence in bringing F-Zero back. I really don't. I think Wave Race will return before F-Zero returns.
Wave Race. Okay.
Ooh, hot take.
I'll take that though. I'll take Wave Race, but yeah, I don't think they have the confidence in that.
Why not?
Really don't. Because it ain't really sold that great. So it's like I don't think they have the confidence in it.
Okay. Well,
I don't know. I don't see that as like
what do you see, like do you have any predictions for their E3? Like what do you think is going to happen for like their show? Like what are they going to show off? Just like Astral Chain, the games that we already know about, or do you think there's going to be anything?
Oh, everything that's going to release in the second half, they're going to show.
I think there'll be one surprise.
Like I think it will be one surprise. I don't know what that surprise is.
Could be anything.
I think I'm gonna put my money on Pinkman probably.
Pinkman.
I think Bayonetta will still make this
Jesse Pinkman.
Jesse Pinkman.
You gonna put your head on Jesse Pinkman?
I've never heard of Pinkman. Is that a new series?
I call it Pinkman.
Breaking
Pikmin.
Breaking Nintendo.
Just like, there's no end.
Just like Damon X Mechanica. Okay.
Not even close.
Breaking Nintendo. Reggie Fils-Aimé goes rogue.
What the fuck? I would love to see Reggie there. He
goes rogue. Starts selling.
Pinkman, baby. Pinkman and Mechanica, baby. Let's do it.
Andy, how would I already have wore those panties if they're not even out yet?
Andy says you already wore them, dude.
I don't even own them yet. I pre-ordered it. Don't even know when it's coming out.
You say you went and bought a matching set at like Victoria's Secret or something.
If there was one close to me, shit, I'm already there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have a closet to put it in, so it don't matter, bro.
I got cabinets.
Hey,
we all have skeletons in our closets, but I ain't got closets to hide them.
Well, that's true. So there's nowhere for you. I was telling you were hiding ProJared, so there's nowhere for him to hide. If he was there, we'd see him, right?
I mean, you would, but I don't have.
You know that man's not coming back on the internet for a while, right?
Maybe ever.
This man's gonna be working at GameStop, bro.
Not there either.
Speaking of that, I think Marvel Ultimate Alliance will probably have a big showing as well.
I don't know about big. If for a game coming out that quick after, I don't know.
Well, what about Super Mario Party?
What about Super Mario Party?
Wait, no, not Super Mario Party.
You mean Mario Maker?
I was like, what?
It's like, and no, Super Mario Maker 2.
I think
they'll talk about it, but it's coming out right after.
Yeah, I think they'll use most of that time for the
Animal Crossing.
I think Mario Maker will have a lot of time on the Treehouse Live.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Like building levels and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the most game that gets the most Treehouse Live.
Listen, I don't give a fuck what they show. As long as Animal Crossing's there, that's all I care about. Like Pokemon, fine, but they're showing that off separately at different events and whatnot. I just want to see some proof that Animal Crossing exists. That's it.
The reason I say Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 will have like a big showing is because, Game Informer had that exclusive coverage on it. So it's a lot more layers to that game that we don't know about, and they even revealed how the game came to be. So Nintendo met with Marvel and Disney right before they released the Switch. So obviously this was going to be a big deal from the beginning. So
yeah, if they wanted to get the game, for Team Ninja to make it probably 2.5 year development cycle, yeah, it had to have been in talks.
That game's probably going to be great. I can't wait for it. I'm going to play it. I'm going to I'm going to like it. I'm going to talk about it. Cool, fantastic. I don't give a fuck. Show me Animal Crossing.
Are you really? Animal Crossing. Oh my god, you in Animal Crossing, dude. You really?
That's all you know how long I've been waiting?
Since 2013.
6 goddamn years.
Y'all Animal Crossing fans are crazy.
I need a new town. I need to start a new fresh town. All right. I need to make my village happy. I need to fucking have a huge ass house. I need some animal broads over at my house partying every night. All right. Leave me alone.
You think we'll see Monolith Soft new?
I hope so. That could be the surprise, dude. Because it's like, okay, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was done freaking 2017 by the freaking B team, while the other team worked on something else.
Wasn't they helping with Zelda?
Well, they do help. They do help out with Zelda, but it wasn't. They just helped out with the open world. But Takahashi-san has been working on. There's been the number one development team at Monolith Soft has been helping out. They have 5 studios. Okay, well they just recently got another one, but they have
just got a new building, didn't they?
Yeah, they just got a new building. They have 5 studios, and they just hit 200 employees. So they've been hiring for a new project. They've been hiring for a new project since 2017. They're like, urgent hiring. You're
saying there's gonna be there's a new Monolith game in the works?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't care. That's cool. I don't care.
Screw you, first of all. Okay, Monolith Soft games are amazing, and this is going to be really good. If they show it off at E3,
it's going to be good.
Yes.
Great. Show me Animal Crossing first.
We already saw Tom Nook, bruh.
That's nothing. That's a pre-rendered.
I already saw Tom Nook. We already know it's coming. Just be patient. I want to see I want new announcements.
There is no more. This is a new announcement. This is goddamn important. This is relevant.
Nobody's saying it's not.
Jordan.
We haven't had since 2008, 11 years since a console Animal Crossing. Do not at me with your BS. Oh, but Monolith's coming through with their new game.
Monolith. Yeah.
Maybe it could be surprising too. If we're lucky, that's going to be great.
Dude,
don't care. Shove it up your butt. Wait for it for later. Give me my Animal Crossing or give me nothing.
Man, I hope they give y'all Animal Crossing because y'all are annoying.
Kid Icarus took way longer to come out. Kid Icarus took way longer to come out.
I played it. It's fine. It's a good game. It's fine.
If the controls were good, that game would be the best game ever made.
Okay, that's stepping a little too far.
No, it's not. It'd be the freaking one of the top games ever. The controls are just trash.
I don't know about that.
Whoa.
Kid Icarus, Uprising.
What the hell are you talking about, OJ?
That game is amazing.
That game would not be. That game was good, but you put
the controls were horrible. That's what's holding the game back.
Okay, but if the controls were great, that wouldn't make it one of the best games ever.
It would make it one of my favorite games ever.
Yeah. Okay. There's a difference between the best game ever and one of your favorite games.
It's opinion. So what does it matter?
Oh Lord.
I mean, you were saying definitively it is one of the best games ever if it didn't have those controls.
I'm not saying it's gonna rank higher than like freaking the best game. If you're talking about like facts, would be like game rankings, right? So that'd be like Breath of the Wild or Grand Theft Auto 4.
Oh, okay.
Is up there.
Breath of the Wild ain't the best video game ever. Relax there, buddy.
There's no definitive answer in terms of the best video game ever.
Yeah, you could say your opinion.
Breath of the Wild.
All it is opinion. Unless you want to go off game rankings, and GTA 4 is up there. And that game is hot garbage.
In your opinion.
In my controls when I try to play the game.
Oh,
it doesn't work.
Just like Kid Icarus Uprising has back.
Kid Icarus Uprising controls are horrible, but the game is actually good. Grand Theft Auto 4 is not a good game either. It has boring missions. It's boring.
You got a super chat. Hey man, relax, man.
Grand Theft Auto 4 sucks. You guys all know it. I know it. Everybody knows it sucks.
I love angering you. It's my favorite thing to do.
I don't care. I'll get angry about Grand Theft Auto.
So what if they have some type of surprise like Grand Theft Auto on the Switch, but it's Grand Theft Auto San Andreas remake or some shit like that?
Well, I will say that
that's basically Grand Theft Auto 5.
that would be kind of crazy.
Shout outs to Ashoka Tano and also Andy Ackerman. Andy Ackerman donated $2 through Super Chat and says sent early for review. I think he's talking about your pair of panties, Jordan.
Hell yeah, dude. Let me get them.
And then Ashoka Tano donated $1.99 and says, I'm thirsty for both AC and Monolith Soft game. So they want both.
My thirst will be quenched with AC. That's it. Monolith. Psh, who are they? What are they even made? No one even knows them. All right, everyone was Animal Crossing. Duh.
Animal
Just
Crossing.
facts.
Animal
That's
Crossing's
facts.
gonna
You
be-
want to talk facts, OJ? That's facts.
Animal Crossing is gonna be great.
Survey 100 people. Ask if they know who Monolith is or Animal Crossing.
So here's my question.
Yeah,
This
Animal
is a
Crossing is more
serious
popular.
question.
Nobody's doubting.
Damn straight it is.
I got a serious question for y'all. What's going to sell more, Animal Crossing or Pokemon?
Pokemon.
By far.
Oh, okay.
I think Pokemon no matter what's going to get double the sales. All right, because they got 2 releases in one. All right, so they always have that advantage. Animal Crossing is going to do gangbusters though.
Hold up, I don't think NPD separated the last Pokemon game.
They don't separate them, no.
Nope.
They didn't separate it. So,
But do you think that's a lot? That's at a subpar game that a lot of people don't love. Just wait till it's a main core Pokemon game.
Wait, how much did the last Animal Crossing sell? It was a lot, wasn't it?
12,
well, it's on the 3DS as
12
well.
to 13 million.
Yeah,
12 to
but
13
that's also on the 3DS. So hopefully those numbers transfer over to the Switch and do even better.
I think it could do well above that.
I think we could see 20 million Animal Crossing units.
Oh, wait, 20 million for Animal Crossing? If
20
it's,
million.
if it's
Damn.
the only Animal Crossing game, yeah, maybe. When it's all said
On
and
the
done.
Switch, yeah. Do you know how long they take to make Animal Crossing?
They might
games
want to
now?
make it. They might want to make another one though. Who knows? I don't know.
They'll probably make like Happy Home Designer 2. You know,
they never. Don't do that, please.
they'll make Animal Crossing Amiibo Party 2.
No, don't do that.
Amiibo.
Nintendo doesn't even really do amiibos anymore. Like they're not even kind of like pushing that amiibo stuff anymore.
There's a new line coming out soon.
Yeah, but they're
the
not
Pokemon
pushing it.
ones.
They're not pushing it like they used to though.
No, but they still make an effort to announce them in the directs. Like, and you can also get this amiibo on May 4th. Like that. They just randomly.
But they used to
announce them.
like base like the whole damn things.
Toys to
around
Life
amiibo,
is
though.
dead though. That's why they're not making them
Yeah.
big deals. They're still making them out of like, well, shit. We should still kind of make some, you know.
I just want my Madden on my Switch.
Oh man.
Well, do you guys have any more predictions for E3?
Oh, I heard Monolith's gonna have a new game there.
They're not
More predictions. I think Microsoft's gonna come out swinging. I think we're gonna get Gears 5 this year. I think Halo is gonna get a release window. Yeah,
All they have to do is be better than 5. It's not that hard.
I'm ready for Gears 5, man. Give it to me.
Yes, please.
All they got to do is not copy Mass Effect 2, and it'll be a better game. Gears 4 just straight up ripped the plot from Mass Effect 2, but it's all right.
Hey, man,
Rip the plot from Mass Effect 2 was nowhere near as good. All right.
I mean, at least Gears 4 was leagues better than Halo 5.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I actually ended up enjoying Gears of War 4 by the end of it, unlike Halo 5.
I'm still installing
If-
Gears of War 4 on my Xbox.
Well, that's your internet provider problem.
Nah,
You gotta
bro,
get
that
that
game
checked.
is 5,000 gigabytes, bro. That game literally takes over your whole Xbox One.
I mean, I don't know what Gears you playing.
No, it's the same
Oh,
Gears.
my
You
God.
put the disc in there and it has you looking at old Marcus Phoenix for like an hour before you can play because you're downloading the damn update that takes forever.
Man. Hey,
100
man, you gonna lay
gigabytes.
off Gears, bro. Gears.
That's a game over. That game over 100 gigabytes, bro.
Listen, you gonna lay off Gears of War. Okay, Gears of War right now is probably going to be the front runner for Game of the Year if Bayonetta don't come out. So
This year?
I don't even know if Gears is coming out this year.
Gears gotta come out this year.
But
I mean,
that's
I
boring,
wanted
dry,
to come out this
no
year.
upgrade
Xbox has
happened.
nothing right now. They have Crackdown 3 this year. We all know how that went. So I would love to have a Gears.
Don't you
this year.
compare Gears to Crackdown?
No, I'm not comparing them. I'm just saying they need something good this year.
They do.
I would love for them to end the year with Gears. And if they don't, then all we have this year is Crackdown 3. That's pathetic, and I'm happy.
It's gonna be Gears. This is the only thing that's remotely close to being done.
I hope so. Man. I want Gears 5.
I want Gears 5. Gears 5 and Astral Chain is probably my 2 picks for the second half, barring no Bayonetta this year. And of course, Resident Evil 2 will probably be thrown there. That would be the top 3 right there.
What about
They'll
Devil
just
May
probably
Cry?
pick God of War again this year.
I don't think Devil May Cry will make the cut because of Sekiro.
What about Sekiro?
I think it depends on what comes out later.
I think Sekiro has a high chance because of the popularity of it.
Yeah, Sekiro has a better chance than Devil May Cry does. So Resident Evil definitely will be there.
Devil May
think-
Cry was like a flash in the pan where like it came out, everyone talked about it and liked it, and then no
They
one's talking
moved on
about
to
it.
Sekiro after that.
Yeah.
And they still talking about
What's Sekiro?
Whatever. Whatever.
Sekiro.
Sekiro.
You're making me pronounce it wrong now, goddamn it. Sekiro.
Sekiro. Who cares, man? They didn't. Did they ever officially pronounce that game in any trailer? I don't think they did.
Super Smash Brothers isn't gonna win it because it's Super Smash. Fighting games never win it. So
no, they're not gonna win it because the game came out in fucking December. Anything that comes out in December never has a chance.
It's gonna be eligible to win, but it's gonna be nominated for other things, but it's not gonna win Game of the Year.
It's probably gonna win Fighting Game of the Year.
Yeah, I'll win Fighting Game of the Year because there's no
Yellow Kazoo Secretariat. That's what's pronounced.
like a horse. That was a horse, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's a horse movie.
Secretariat.
But don't get it confused with Seabiscuit. It's two different horses.
Tobey Maguire was Seabiscuit, wasn't he?
I don't fucking know.
He was. Toby in that movie.
Do you know?
Seabiscuit.
I haven't watched Seabiscuit in like 15 years.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire. He still looked the same. Still to this day. All right, so let's go and move on to the next topic here, guys. I don't know if it's the last one or not, to be honest. Let me double check.
I think we skipped some.
No, Fortnite can't win Game of the Year.
Why did I even put as a topic Devil May Cry?
Come out this year.
I don't know why you did that.
I don't want to talk about Devil May Cry.
Hey, Devil May Cry 1 is coming to the Switch. There you go. There's the news.
Good
Thanks
for
for
all
coming
of us, I
to the
guess.
news show.
We didn't have anything else to talk about, man.
There had to be something else that happened.
I don't know. Somebody from the chat. We'll take questions.
Hey, I saw Detective Pikachu.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Detective Pikachu. How's the movie? Without any spoilers.
So I put out I'm going to give a light talk about it. I just put out a video literally minutes before the podcast started. It's on my channel. I'll link it at the end of this. There's no spoilers in my review either. Without saying it, if you like Pokemon, there's enjoyment in the film. If you do not care about Pokemon at all, you are not going to enjoy the film. If you want to find out why in a little bit more detail, with no spoilers, I'll post my review. I'll link it at the end of the podcast. But I did see it. It came out tonight, the Thursday night showings. If you like 3D at all, I do not recommend the 3D in the film. My showing was a 3D showing. It wasn't too great, unfortunately. There's only a couple cool shots in 3D, so don't waste your money on that. You get a free Pokemon exclusive card pack if you go. And you get this exclusive. It comes with 2 cards in there. One's just a random card that you can get from the set, but there's this exclusive Pikachu card if you go see the movie.
90 HP? Yo.
90 HP Detective Pikachu card. Yeah.
I do want to let Baron know that the quarterback of the future for the Arizona Cardinals has just inked a 5-year, $35.2 million deal for the next 5 years, fully guaranteed. So he's not going anywhere.
Also, please go watch my video when I post it, because your boy, while filming this review, shattered his phone. So gonna get a new one tomorrow, because I hate having a shattered phone. I could live with it. It's not like, I mean, it's bad. It's like it's hard to see, but it's all over the screen. But I keep cutting my hand on it, so I should get a new one.
Man, Kyler Murray is gonna be so good for the Arizona.
Man,
no one cares. Nobody cares.
Oh, Baron cares.
I mean, care about it on your sports podcast.
Whenever that gets started.
Yeah.
Whenever I have a feeling that's never going to get started. OJ has like 10 different streams a day about video games. He doesn't have time to talk about sports. He has like his PE Live, the PX Nintendo, P Podcast, P. I don't know. Like he just has a new name for something every day, or he'll just do a random stream and talk about fast food for an hour.
PE Panty Party. That's the next one coming, bro.
That's the member exclusive. You got to join
member exclusive
for that one.
Bro.
Man, forget that, man. Oh, there was one other thing. EA with their stupid ass statement.
What'd they say?
They said EA said, let me get the quote right here. He said something.
Get it. Hurry up.
Oh, they said
find it.
Electronic Arts says the old way of releasing games don't work anymore.
What's the old way?
What's the old game? What? Putting it out on store shelves for people to buy? I don't understand. What does that mean? So now we're gonna have to airdrop.
They think that we're in the 4th generation. EA's loopy as hell anyway. I went. They're con men. They're snake oil salesmen, dude.
They only have one thing that's gonna fix for them this year. For me personally, even though they're gonna microtransact it, but we'll see if when they announce that game. That's the only thing that's gonna save EA for me.
Skate 4? Is that?
Sure, if that's what you believe.
EA is so, dude. EA is one of the most whack video game companies ever, dude.
I mean, hey, at least they have a good track record. They're consistent at being whack. You know,
That's true.
they do have that going for them.
That's true.
See, as much as you want to see a new Prince of Persia, and by the way, I'm working on a Prince of Persia video.
I do want to.
The real reason you're not going to see a Prince of Persia, I mean, at least why we're probably not, is how Assassin's Creed is now.
Well, that's what people were saying in the chat.
That was the death of it. But I still always hold hope. I would love a return to Prince of Persia.
I think they can. They just need to license it, and I'd probably say turn it into like a Bayonetta style game, and I think it can do okay.
Nah, I like that Prince of Persia. Which one was on GameCube, I believe. The Warrior, was it Warrior?
Warrior Within.
Yeah,
that was when they randomly made the jump because they had Sands of Time. That was the trilogy: Sands of Time, Warrior Within, and Two Thrones. And it's like the first one, T-rated game, right? Then all of a sudden, Warrior Within comes out. There's like blades on him, and there's blood everywhere, and it's like rated M now. I was like, what the fuck happened to Prince of Persia in a year? It turned into this M-rated game, and I mean, I like
Time
them.
was dope, man.
It sounds great.
Was dope too. Yeah,
all three are good. I like Two Thrones as well.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They should make it like Sands of Time, but like the combat like Bayonetta, too. I think that would be something different than Assassin's Creed.
I think it'd be interesting. I don't know. I think they really need to focus on super cool parkour. The video I'm making is really about the 2008 cell shaded one, because I find that so fascinating.
The game that kind of plays itself.
It doesn't play itself. You just don't. You just can't die.
I beat the game. It definitely kind of plays itself.
You kind of like
it
that
doesn't
Final
really
Fantasy
play
13 type of thing.
It is a very guided. It's so easy.
It's very easy.
It's like it makes Yoshi's Woolly World look like Bloodborne or like Dark Souls.
I don't know about that.
That game is freaking easy. That game is ridiculously easy.
But you're talking about Yoshi that has a double easy mode.
Okay? But I'm not. But that's if you put it on that though. If you play through Yoshi and get to some of the other levels, it actually gets more tough.
There's a couple complicated levels in Yoshi, but that game is a cakewalk.
There is no complicated levels in Prince of Persia. There is nothing.
No, there's time-based stuff and certain enemies which you have to learn them. It's not hard at all, but Yoshi's a way easier game.
I don't know about that, man.
I know, but have you played the 2008 Prince of Persia recently?
I freaking 100% did the game on Xbox.
Did you play it recently? It came
I
out
didn't
in
play
2008.
it recently, but I remember it vividly.
Okay, I just played it last week. Okay, so I think I have the best recollection of how that game plays. You haven't played it. You haven't played it in 11 years. I played it a week ago. Relax yourself. Relax, OJ.
Okay.
Yeah, but you don't remember it that vividly.
I do remember it vividly. I remember how damn easy it was.
No, you're getting older in age. You're forgetting a lot of stuff. We get it. All right, OJ, it's fine.
Okay, we got some shout outs. We got some donations here. Abaddon with the $5 donation says Final Fantasy VII Remake will have flat grass. I doubt that. The grass is literally going to pop out of your TV screen. Don't worry. But in episodic format, though. You get one grass on this part, and then the next episodic form, then you get the next piece of grass.
I think that episodic thing is so stupid.
I don't know if they're going to do it or not, but we'll have to wait.
I really hope they cancel that idea and just make a full game.
Some people are saying with CyberConnect 2, now that they're out, that's that they're not going to do this whole episodic thing. But I mean, I think
it better not.
It's very possible that they do it like Final Fantasy 13. But like I said before, the only problem once again is that we didn't know the end of the story of Final Fantasy 13, whereas we already know everything in Final Fantasy 7. That's the biggest problem. Is like, so wait a minute, you're leading this on just for us to know exactly what happens? That doesn't make sense,
Unless they somehow drastically change it, I don't see why we need a cliffhanger between.
Exactly,
episodes.
We don't need any cliffhangers between acts or whatever.
This ain't a Telltale game, goddammit. Just make a full-on RPG. Is it really? I'd rather them take an extra year just to make it a full game.
Yeah, me too.
Put two parts together.
Me too.
I don't understand splitting the game.
Yeah,
that's stupid.
It's dumb. And Final Fantasy
even if they're putting in the other chunks from the other game, just make it a whole game. I don't understand this concept of no, we're going to release it episodically. We're going to put it in this year. They explained it
like Final Fantasy 13, how that game it's the trilogy, right? It's broken
But that was 3 different games. When you played 13, by the end of that game, I don't remember it 100%, but I don't remember it going you've only played 1/3 of a game.
Well, the ending is so dumb in Final Fantasy 13, there's going to be something else. And then Final Fantasy 13-2, that ending's also dumb, so there's going to be one more. And then in Final Fantasy Lightning Returns, the game makes absolutely no sense. So by the end of the trilogy, you're like, why did I buy all 3 of these games? That's pretty
Where
much
did she go that she needed to return?
Lightning. In 10. Well, she was gone in 10-2, and then she returned.
You mean 13-2?
And sorry, 13-2. Sorry, 13.
Where'd she go? Why'd she have to leave? Where'd she go?
It's complicated.
but she returned. Like it's a big thing. Like, hey, she's back. Where fuck she go?
The game barely knows what happens to Lightning hurt themselves. They don't even know what's going on. Seriously, the people who made the story for this game are absolutely crazy.
People. The reason why people like 13.
Do people like 13?
Besides the graphics, I think people like 13 because there's the main chick has pink hair. I think that was at that time. I was like,
Lightning.
People, that's what I'm saying. Like this chick is badass. She has pink hair. She can fight. And I was like, that's the only reason you like it. Like, I mean, it's cool if you want to play. Like, I played 13. I was like, oh, cool. I could play 60 hours before I even get to the open world shit. Dope. That's fun. I love that.
Oh, going in a straight line for 60 hours, bro. Okay.
Yeah, it's like go down this hallway and then go down that hallway, and then eventually it's like now you can go over here. It's like, how long have I been playing this fucking game for?
Well,
it's great. 10 out of 10.
And
best trilogy.
I think Andy says he donated $2 and says EA says complete games are things of the past.
Yeah, they stupid, man. They just beyond stupid at this point.
Well, they're stupid. We'll take some questions and then we're gonna wrap it up for the PE podcast number 51. So if you guys got questions that are normal questions, not
send them in now.
Send them in now.
Do it. Do it now.
We'll take questions.
Yeah, send them in.
I'm trying to get.
What do you want to know?
Hey, anybody who's watching that's here for ProJared, make sure you guys subscribe. I'm trying to get some clout off this, bro. Trying to get some clout. What's going on here?
Really? That's a question?
I owe ProJared nothing. No, actually, ProJared was one of the guys that made me like when I was thinking about ideas for Player Essence.
He made you?
He didn't make me personally, but I watched his like hard news and stuff like that, you know. So.
Oh yeah, that's the innocent days.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still whack as hell. He's still whack.
Excited for Saints Row? Not really.
I'm getting it tomorrow. We're gonna be playing it all day tomorrow.
Does it come out tomorrow?
Yeah, it comes out tomorrow. It's called the Spawn. I'm getting the Spawn Wave edition. That game.
The Spawn Wave edition.
Your favorite girl got a question, OJ.
Who's my favorite girl? Charity?
Yeah.
I like Charity. She says, are even of you guys are even of you guys married or have children? Starting with the guy in the SpongeBob shirt. Setting it up.
Yes, I've been married for 3 years. I have 2 kids, Jimmy and Johnny. I don't have any closets, so they have nowhere to sleep. But it is what it is. No, I'm not married. Nor have kids.
You have any secret kids out there?
Well, no.
No.
It's a possibility. But
I guess I could let OJ answer that.
Well, Charity knows I have a daughter, so I'm not married.
I don't have no kids, and I'm not married. I don't have any kids that I know about.
But there might be some out there. There in the ATL.
So let's put it like that. Like, I don't think I have any.
I'll just say I'm not. I guess I'm not officially married or anything like that.
Who are your top 3 Marvel characters? Are you going to pick Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3?
Good question.
There's a lot. That roster is stacked.
Dude, that's hard. I don't even know yet.
That roster is stacked. I don't even know. It just depends on how they play, honestly.
Marvel looks cool, man. So,
she does.
Yeah.
Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel both look cool.
Miss Marvel. Who's the nerdy Spider-Man person with the that they showed off?
Honestly, it's probably gonna be Black Panther because I love that movie so much.
Is Black Panther in the game?
Yeah.
I mean, he better be for how much.
You didn't see the new cover art?
Oh, I wasn't even, dude. Yeah, Black Panther, definitely for sure. Black Panther.
Yeah,
Ms. Marvel, Black Panther, and probably like Wolverine's always cool to use in those games. Wolverine, the classic Wolverine, or even like man, I don't think Gambit's gonna be in there, but if Gambit was in there, that'd be really dope, man.
When do you think Splatoon 2 will join the 10 million sellers club? Probably after E3.
I don't think it might be once the years from now, because the way that it's selling looks like
they're already at 8. They're almost at 9 right now.
They're like at 8 something, right?
Yeah, they almost at 9.
Yeah,
after that Splatoon 2 tournament, I think people will start.
In the next like year and a half to 2, it'll get to 10.
No, I think it'll be before that.
Okay. Well, that's no problem. If it does, that's great.
Yeah, I think it'll be before that. I really do.
Jordan should wear the panties on his head.
Wow.
Is that something you want to do, Jordan?
Sure. What if it gets to 30,000 subs? I'll do whatever you want.
You said
baby.
a video that where you were actually wearing them in a video.
I didn't say where I'm wearing them.
You did.
No, I did. I don't care. Just sub to me and we'll figure it out.
You implied.
I'll put them on. God damn it! Just sub. All right, hurry it up.
Do you bros believe that Final Fantasy VII Remake is a PS4 first? What do you mean? Time exclusive?
Yeah.
Exclusive, yeah.
No.
I doubt it. No, I doubt it. After all that time and money they spent in that game, I don't think they're gonna.
The promotional campaign is for PlayStation, but it'll be they'll probably be stupid not to simultaneously release it like with Kingdom Hearts. Like they'll do the same thing and release it the same day. No exclusive.
No exclusive, man.
Yeah. Any other questions?
I think I skipped one. Women ain't easy to talk to, am I right?
I mean, if you're socially awkward and don't know how to hold a conversation, then sure.
Man, women are easy to talk to, man. You just gotta learn the game, bro. It's easy.
Yeah.
Bro.
Look at Baron now. He's spending his Thursday night on a podcast with two other men talking about
let's
games.
make it known. I have chosen to do this.
Right.
I could be out there in the streets, because the nightlife in Atlanta is pretty mum.
But it's Thursday, though, man.
Hey, you'd be surprised about Thursdays, dude.
Thursday is a weekend in Atlanta, bro. That's when the weekend starts.
Thursdays in DC here, dude. Thursdays turn up night.
You just don't have to be out on Thursday. You can wait.
Thursday's a pre-weekend.
I will not answer that question.
What's the question?
What's the question? Does Baron hate Sony? What Sony game does Baron like? What Sony game?
He likes Knack and Knack 2.
All right. I don't hate Sony.
You do.
But I do not hate Sony, man. Let me speak my piece. Your Honor. Jesus Christ. Watch out now. Hold up. I don't hate Sony. I just don't like their practices, and I don't like how they conduct their business. So in a nutshell, I hate what Sony does, not actually hate Sony.
Mm-hmm.
And I do like Killzone. That's probably my favorite Sony franchise is Killzone.
Okay.
Cool.
Let's
bring back Resistance. I'll take a Resistance 4.
Nah, Killzone 2 was such a pinnacle, man. It was such a masterful.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. I like Killzones. I like the games. I like 2 and 3. But I also like the Resistance games, and I would like another Resistance game.
Do you think Square Enix would team up with Nintendo and Epic Games and making Final Fantasy and Remake switch it? Honestly, I think it's a high possibility of that. After the way Square was talking about Switch after the success of Octopath Traveler, I think it's a high possibility that game coming.
I don't know.
It's on Unreal Engine, ain't it?
But it's like it's taking them forever. I just don't know about that, man.
I mean, the game's not going to look like how it looked in those videos
it's
on the
not
Switch.
going to look anything like that. I mean, I can see them doing something else. Like I can see them doing let's say Nintendo and they team up. Oh, we're bringing Xenosaga back, and
they'll bring Pocket Edition.
I don't think y'all taking in account that. Shit, after those Switch numbers, the Switch will probably be past the Xbox One.
That doesn't mean it's going to get everything that the other systems get, though.
It's not past the Xbox One now?
It'll be past the Xbox One by after E3, probably.
It's already not?
No, it's not.
No,
yet.
it's like 35
really?
million. Yeah, Xbox One's at 41. Yeah, it's at 35. So
yeah.
I think after Super Mario Maker is probably
it's going to pass it. So people are going to. Some of these games have been in development for a while, so that's going to be the issue. That's the issue.
So that's the issue with this game. They're not going to drop what they're doing and make a Switch version of the game. I don't want to give people false hope here, guys. Listen, yes, the Switch is doing good and everything, but chances of it being, where they're all of a sudden we're going to make Final Fantasy VII Remake. We've been working on this game for 10 years. They're probably not, dude. What they're probably going to do.
You got to go to Twitter and port beg.
No, what they're probably going to do is they're going to take Business Division 11. They're going to get funds. The reason why Business Division 11 is even here is because of the Switch, because of how well Octopath is doing. They're going to bring back Bravely Default. They're going to bring back those games, and they're going to make exclusives, or they're going to make timed exclusives for the Nintendo Switch. Like, they're going to do that. Or they're maybe even going to do something like, I think what has a better chance is like a like a Xenogears. I think they might even go back and do something like that with Monolith Soft and say, hey, you can use the IP. I don't know if they're gonna do, or like a Final Fantasy that's made for Switch, right? Like for example, look at like the Wii. The Wii got Final Fantasy Crystal Bears. That game obviously.
I would love to see Crystal Bears come back.
Yeah, well, maybe they'll make like a Final Fantasy game for the Switch, or they'll do like a remaster, like was it Crystal Chronicles is coming back? They're gonna do stuff like that. I don't think they're gonna do like their high end has to be the most pristine graphics. I don't think stuff like that is gonna come over just because it's gonna be really difficult, and you can spend that money on just making an exclusive game for the Switch, like a Bravely Third, and make that have the best graphics that it can have on the Nintendo Switch, or make like a Xenogears, or make like just a new IP. You know what I'm saying? Instead of sitting there and trying to fandangle this graphically intense game into this system, just make something else. Like, and if somebody wants to pay,
I don't think it's that drastic of a job like y'all making it seem.
I'm not. It's a drastic job. It's not easy from the developers.
So drastic.
I don't think it's drastic like that.
To get a game like
we don't see some crazy. Look, I don't look.
The file size, Baron, the file size.
Oh, that's probably the only issue. Like, is the size, because the carts are so damn small still.
Hey, Final Fantasy VII, when it released on disc, it had multiple discs, so why not multiple carts?
Because the carts are too expensive. The discs were cheap.
The carts are too expensive.
Hey, I mean, they'll make their money back.
No, they won't. Not if they do it that way.
It depends. I'm not going to see that Dora movie. Ugh, no. I'm seeing that Dora movie.
That Dora movie's going to be lit. Y'all crazy.
Yeah, OJ could play out his fantasies and fantasies.
It's a good thing for you here, Baron, from VC. It says, why do you not like the game shown today, Away? It has a real grass, not flat grass in sight.
VC,
I don't want to play as a damn squirrel.
Nobody said Bravely Default was Final Fantasy. What the hell? Nobody said that. I said they're going to make exclusives.
You said that.
I said they're going to make exclusives for the system, but I never said Bravely Default is like Final is like Final Fantasy or anything. And it's opinion what you think is better. Now, personally, I like Bravely Default way more than the most recent Final Fantasy games. But that's my opinion. That's not like factual.
I'll take Switch announcement, surprise Switch announcement, Chrono Trigger remake.
That would be amazing. See, that's something that you do. Like, hey, you get with Nintendo and you make a new Chrono Trigger game.
I think Nintendo's in the business of making new stuff now.
They should call it Chrono Try.
Oh God, we do not need Devil's Third too. No.
I would take Chrono Trigger, a new Chrono Trigger, or a complete Chrono Trigger remake over Final Fantasy VII. But
I like Chrono Try because it's kind of like Chrono Trigger, except you take out the last part of it, just Chrono Try. Dude, dope. I like it. Let's do it. Nintendo. It's a free idea. Go ahead.
Well, for sure we know Square Enix is doing something with Switch. So
Bravely Default.
That's what we know.
And Octopath is coming.
Bravely 7th.
Bravely 3rd.
Who cares?
There's only 2 games.
To be honest with you, the multiplayer in Devil's Third was good. If they could somehow spin that off and just
Did you just positively say something about Devil's Third?
Devil's Third is dead, dude.
No, the multiplayer aspect and the stuff they was doing in it was pretty interesting and pretty good. So I think they just need to scrap the rest of it. If they could just spin that off into his own multiplayer game, that's the only way to save that. Trash. There's a little bit of diamonds in that trash. So
more like belongs in the trash.
Someone said Blitz the League remaster.
Oh, bring back Blitz.
Oh no.
I like NFL. What do you guys like more, Blitz or NFL Street?
Ooh, I like the Street games a lot.
NFL Street was so cheesy sometimes.
I think NBA Street's a way better series.
It was good, but you know what? Bump that. Nintendo. I don't care what you got to do.
NBA Street Volume 4. Let's do it.
Nintendo need to bring back that NBA courtside featuring Kobe Bryant or some shit.
No, NBA Street Volume 3 with the Mario characters. When they put Mario and shit in the game, dude.
Make NBA Street Volume 4 a brand new one that has nothing to do with EA. And I'd be talking.
You can't. But what they could do is save another franchise that we all desperately want to see.
What?
Wouldn't it be wild if Nintendo was the one to resurrect Def Jam?
Def Jam Icon 2.
No, not Icon. Def Jam Vendetta 2.
Dude, can you imagine how many trap music artists are going to be in the game now? It's like Lil Pump versus Lil Peep versus XXX Tentacion versus Tekashi.
I can finally
there's going to be they're gonna have a DLC pack called Legacy with all like the rappers from the previous games, but all the new fighters are just all the SoundCloud rappers now.
I can't.
I
don't want
that'd
that
be
game.
hilarious.
I
Little
would
Nas
love
X,
that, bro. I
Little
would
Nas
love
X
that.
comes in riding on a horse. And his move, he has Billy Ray Cyrus come out and hit you with a guitar. Dude,
Oh my god, I could live
in
my
for that.
fantasy of having Cardi B beat the hell out of Nicki Minaj. It'll be beautiful.
Dude, Jaden Smith comes out in a Tesla. Bro, I am ready for
Dude,
this.
this game is horrible. See, you guys realize why I don't listen to modern music. This is a confirmation
Dude,
why I don't
is
listen to any of
amazing.
this. Like
No.
people out here saying, "Oh man, this song slap, man." And I listen. I'm like, this is some trash.
Dude,
I don't listen to this stuff.
It-
You
It
kids.
may be trash, but it slaps.
No, it
Okay?
does not. Anything that 2 or 3 people like that stupid Billy Ray's whatever that song sucks too.
What? You ain't
Hey.
gonna
That song's trash.
No,
You do
you're
not
not gonna
talk
disrespect Old
trash
Town Road.
Lil Nas.
You will
Trash.
not disrespect Old Town Road.
Trash.
That song is fire, man.
It's trash.
Oh my god.
Riding on
Garbage.
a tractor, lean all
You
in
don't
my
lay
bladder.
Garbage.
Beat it on my baby.
Busta
You can
Rhymes
go
goes
in
way
there.
harder. Eminem's way better. Any of the music from
No,
back in the
no,
day.
no,
Lloyd
no.
Banks, Beg for Mercy.
You
Get
just
y'all
you
trash.
just mad. You just mad.
You
that
living in the
ain't got-
past, old man.
You just mad because you ain't got a cowboy hat from Gucci and you don't got Wrangler on your
I don't
boots.
want Gucci with
Okay,
their blackface
that's right,
himself.
man.
Hey,
I
your
ain't
life
trying to
just
have
ain't a
Gucci on with
movie.
their racist self.
Your life
I
ain't a
ain't
movie.
spending money on Gucci.
All right, you ain't a bull riding and getting boobies. All right, your life ain't a movie. Relax.
Man,
You didn't even understand.
Hey,
You didn't even
bro.
appreciate the song.
man, those
And then
songs
Billy Ray
don't
Cyrus
suck.
comes in and he tells you he spent all his money on a brand new guitar. Get out of here, punk.
That song is good, bro. That's a good ass song.
This is why we rep Lil Uzi Vert, because all my friends are dead. OJ pushed me to the edge. Okay, I'm so I can't.
You guys know good and well that roster for Def Jam would get the hell beat out of them from the old roster.
Oh my, hold up, man. Be more Akuma. This dude is old as hell. This man said, "That's just my baby daddy." Oh my god. You know how old that song is?
No, B-More's like in his 40s, so yeah.
That's just my baby daddy. That's a old bruh.
BC, I ain't listened to none of those guys that I ain't listened to none of those guys that you just told me to listen to. I can barely pronounce their names, so I ain't listened to
Little,
them.
you ain't never heard Little Uzi Vert? You ain't never listened to Gucci Man?
No.
You ever heard of Denzel
Man.
Curry?
The only recent guy that I said I like is like Fresh was okay.
Really?
He's
OJ,
alright.
that's
You
terrible.
ain't even on the Jaden wave, the Jaden Smith wave right now, bro.
No.
Oh my god,
Doesn't he wear like dresses?
not
What?
anymore.
No, you're talking about Young Thug, not Jaden Smith.
No, Jaden wore a dress.
Jaden Smith wore one dress to an event for fashion, but he hasn't worn a dress since. He's on a whole nother wavelength right now. His music, you want to talk about slaps? His music is dope.
No,
All right,
I'm good.
I'm trying
Hey.
not to curse him. I've cursed so much on this podcast. This
Hey,
episode.
look, OJ. This is more of a reason why Nintendo should revive Def Jam, so you can beat all these guys up with the old school guys.
Yeah.
They would get bodied.
Because you know they'll have people like Redman, Method Man.
Oh,
you
they
know,
would body
people
them.
like
Red Man and Method
Dude.
Man are way better than they
If
would
they had
get
a
bodied.
game, if they had a game if they had a Def Jam game that's literally old school versus new school.
That's what I was saying. The theme
And it literally looks like the cover of like Captain America Civil War, lining them down like the old school and the new
Oh,
school.
that would be hot.
Dude, that game would sell numbers. Numbers.
I
They could have a whole
finally-
ad campaign. It's like, are you team new school, team old school?
The
Like, dude,
licensing would be insane, though.
done. So that game would be if they actually make a good game, a good fighting game out of it, that game would be everywhere. That'd be
I'm
trending
not
on
tripping,
Twitch
JT,
every
bro.
night.
I'm not tripping on
I am
anything.
down for that.
I'm not tripping. I'm telling you guys facts here. I'm telling you
No, you're
guys
tripping.
facts.
You just tripping, man.
No,
You
I ain't
hate
tripping.
How
Thank
you
you,
hate on
KJ,
old
in the
better
chat.
than-
Yes, Jaden Smith's Sire album is incredible.
Who any
You
of these
are
new
hating on
artists?
Old
Any
Town
of these new
Road,
artists
man.
better than? Let's just be real here. Any of these new artists better than like 50 Cent? That you guys are
Yeah.
talking about?
Better 50 Cent. 50 Cent was good,
Who?
but
50
you know.
Cent was good.
Or
but 50
Eminem?
Cent
Any of these
wasn't-
new artists better than Eminem, 50 Cent, Tupac,
Okay.
Biggie? Or any of these?
Okay,
any of
hold on,
those?
wait. J. Cole is fire.
Oh, dude, J. Cole's amazing.
Kendrick Lamar is a beast.
No doubt. 100%.
And I don't
K-Dot.
think you probably ain't listening to near one of those guys.
I've listened to Jay. I've listened to them because they're on the radio, so I've listened to them. But like the thing about it is this. Okay, I will give you maybe those guys that you mentioned, but you guys were mentioning a bunch of other guys. You know, Y'all were mentioning a bunch of other guys. Okay, I'll give you like J. Cole, Kendrick, whatever. Okay.
What
Then
about Logic?
maybe
I
it's
grew
good.
up with Logic. He lived literally like a neighborhood over. What
I don't know about all
You
this
mess
other
with
stuff,
Logic?
man.
Logic just did an incredible song with Eminem.
Eminem's
great.
better than all these guys that you just mentioned, even the ones that you just mentioned.
I didn't say he wasn't. Eminem's great.
Eminem is great.
He's literally.
I would
the
even say
GOAT.
like Beastie Boys are better than everybody you guys
Eminem
mentioned.
is not the GOAT. Let's not go there.
Beastie Boys are better than everybody you guys mentioned. Everybody, Beastie Boys are better than them. Every
my
single one. Yes.
You don't like? Do you like Child?
I love the
Childish
Beastie Boys,
Gambino?
but they're not better than.
Then who? Little Uzi?
Lil Uzi Vert, man, he got them
Little
catchy
Uzi?
songs.
Who?
Uzi got some-
Who are the Beastie
Uzi
Boys
got
not
some
better than
fat.
that you mentioned? Go, I want to hear it, Jordan. You're gonna make white people upset right now. Don't do it.
No, it's
Don't
fine.
do it.
Let me-
I'm trying to help you out, bro. I'm trying to help you. Don't do
I
it.
love the Beastie Boys. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying they're not the end all be all greatest.
I
the
didn't
whole
say that they're
time.
greatest. I just said they're better than everybody you mentioned. Jordan, watch what you say
Everyone
here,
that I
bro. I'm gonna
mentioned?
test you. Watch what you say
Hey,
here.
man, Young Thug is trash.
Know about that?
I can't.
Yo,
stand
dude,
him.
Young Thug is absolutely god awful.
He's garbage.
There is nothing. I've literally heard songs of him where he doesn't say a word. It's just.
He just mumbles.
I was like, he's like, yeah, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is he saying?
But Jordan is definitely I like
21, dude. 21 Savage. His last album was fantastic.
I like him.
Dude, the song "A Lot" with J. Cole.
He's all right.
Great.
Yeah.
No, he's okay.
Great.
Ain't
He's
better than
all
Beastie
right.
Boys, but he's all right.
Mac 10 and LL are probably the most underrated ever, man.
I think LL Cool J is pretty underrated.
Yeah,
He's
underrated.
very underrated.
Yeah,
That
he's-
man reinvented himself so many damn times. It was incredible. Like,
He's all
the
right. But
last
now he's just
album.
like on CSI or whatever. Like, you know,
I mean, you got to retire at one time. You can't be like Jay-Z looking like you 80, still trying to rap.
Oh, yeah,
You gotta retire at some
Dustin
point.
Brownsman, Joyner Lucas, very good lyrical rapper, very good. He
Um,
did a song with Eminem on Eminem's last album.
there's 2 donations. Ray Lopez donated $2 and says the early 2000s are over. Old Town Road.
Dude, Bizarre from D12, get the fuck out of here.
See,
Dude,
y'all naming all
Bizarre
these
literally rap
people.
like this. You got a fat ass, so she had me good. Yeah, like he didn't even never on beat. He never said a real word. Like I
Y'all
love
name-
Bizarre, but
Y'all naming all these people, and this is why this game needs to return. I think this is a game that people really want to happen.
dude, we gotta pitch this idea, dude. Old school versus new
It's-
school.
it's
Dude,
the
all the
licensing.
SoundCloud rappers would love to be in this.
It's too much.
They would
it's too much
love
money
to
for
be in
licensing.
this, dude.
It's-
No, it's not. It's not too much for the licensing because a lot of people have a lot more control now than they had back then, and
They can do a
They did the
residuals.
game back then, so it's like, yeah.
They can do the residuals and get little money up front and make money on the back end.
So like, see, this is the type of people that you got in the chat sitting here that are with you guys with these new guys. Eminem is garbage. See, these are the type of people that you guys attract with your.
Well, Ray Lopez doesn't know shit. Who the fuck is Ray Lopez? You know?
I mean,
Man, he donated $2, bro. That's who he is.
listen,
Better put some respect on his name, bro.
you got
listen.
$2.
listen,
I didn't.
Better put
I
some
want
respect on Ray Lopez's name.
When he donates me $2, then I'll apologize.
I want this game so bad because it's certain rappers that I just can't stand. I would just enjoy pummeling them to bits. You know what I mean? Like Blueface, he's so garbage.
Yeah, dude, Blueface.
Bust it
Yeah.
down, Tatiana. Oh,
Dude, that's
God.
the only
I
thing that
love
got
that
catchy.
song, but he's
Yeah.
just. Ugh. He's
Well,
just-
Andy
Listen,
Ackerman.
I'm not afraid to admit I like a lot of shit music. There's a lot of shitty artists out there that I enjoy because I like my shitty music. You know, there's good music I like, but sometimes I just like a good beat. Whatever's being said over it, fuck it, it's hype. You know, it's what it is.
Andy Ackerman donated $2 through Super Chat and says West Coast classic hip hop. Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, yeah.
yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre
I like
got-
old Ice Cube, dude.
Ice
I
Cube-
love
Ice
No
Cube.
Vaseline. When he was feuding with NWA, dude, No Vaseline is one of my favorite like retaliation songs. It's so good. I bump that a lot.
NX
Like, way too much
Revolution.
than I should.
NX Revolution donated $5 and says Eminem is good, mumble rap is bad. That is all.
Well, I mean, that's just a true statement. That's just a
I have,
factual statement.
I have nothing to say to that. I mean, that's.
Didn't Eminem call like what is it, like Machine Gun Kelly? Remember that whole thing that was going on
Yeah.
between them? He called him a mumble rapper, but Machine Gun Kelly says he's not.
Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly. That's the only thing in his song that's not true.
Here-
But
here-
I will say his comeback, Eminem's kill shot, dude, done. Don't even try to put Eminem in your mouth and go at him because he'll have every word in the dictionary to come at you with.
Here's the thing though. Like, I don't think EA has nothing to do with Def Jam anymore. So I'm pretty sure that licensing has to be well expired by now.
See, this is how I know Ray Lopez is shit. He just put mumble rap over Eminem.
Yeah, I think he's trolling now.
Oh no,
I know.
You got to block Ray Lopez now. He said Kanye is a genius.
Yeah, take your $2 back.
You got to block him now.
I said take your $2 back. Oh, just like no, that's my McDonald's.
Wait, hold on. YouTube I gotta ask YouTube first for it. I gotta wait 2 months.
Eminem over Ray Lopez. Now we're talking.
Gotta get YouTube to get it first. I mean, well. All right, guys. I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up right here. I guess.
Welcome to our music podcast.
Yeah, music podcast. That was interesting. Oh, J2 Blue with the $5 donation says, "LL Cool J too busy trying to get money from Gangsta's Paradise from the Sonic movie." Oh, LL Cool J, or you mean Coolio?
Oh, you mean Coolio?
Yeah, Coolio.
Good lord.
Yeah, one hit wonder Coolio's trying to get. His
Well, no,
money.
he had Electric Slide. So.
Yeah, but it's who you remember Electric Slide?
No, Electric Slide was popular.
Yeah,
Electric Slide was very big in the black community.
Yeah, but
it
now
still is really. It still.
But
is.
now, what movie's being used? What song's being used in the Sonic movie? Not Electric Slide.
Gangsta's Paradise. Well, because that's the biggest.
Exactly.
One, you know, that's his biggest hit.
He's a 1.5 hit wonder.
Hey man, he made a lot of money from that though.
I mean, hey, no, actually, he did do the Keenan and Kel intro, so damn, he's pretty good.
The Keenan and Kel intro was cool, although Doc Trey says that it was corny. Doc Trey doesn't like it. He says it's corny.
You don't
Doc
like
Trey,
it?
more like Doc Nay. Get out of here with your shitty opinions.
He doesn't like. Well, because he was
I feel
older
like
when
such
that
an
came
insult
out.
on this podcast. I'm really not this mean. I'm just trolling. I apologize, guys. Jesus Christ, I'm even hating myself.
Look, man, if Ray Lopez say one more damn thing, that's outrageous.
He's just trolling, guys. At this, he's just trying to get on your nerves. Don't worry.
I know he's trolling, but
Coolio from the Fugees, right?
Coolio from the Fugees.
Coolio from the Fugees.
Real quick though, if you guys, since I guess people probably ask before we go off the air, what's your 3 favorite artists that you'd like to see? If they did it like a Def Jam, what would be your 3 favorite artists that you'd want to see in it?
Oh man, I'll let y'all go first. I gotta think for a second.
No, I gotta think too. Fuck you. You go first.
I'll go first. I'll go first since I already have it locked in. It would definitely 100% be somebody, probably like Busy Bone, and then it would also be Eminem for sure, Eminem, and then one more would probably be, it'd have to be like 50, or it'd have to be like somebody from like not somebody, Lloyd Banks or 50, one of those two. So
Somebody
that would be
from G-Unit.
probably 50.
I don't know. I seem like it's, to me like 50 would probably be the hardest one to get on the game.
Yeah, he would. But I'm saying if I had a dream list, it'd be Busy, Eminem, and 50. Those would be like my 3 that I would.
Sir
pick.
Mix-a-Lot did My Posse's on Broadway, right? That was him.
I don't know.
Did you do that song? Do you guys not know that fucking piece of shit?
Was Snoop in the original Def Jam?
Yeah, he was the villain in Def Jam, the second one.
Okay.
Fight for Him Live. He was a villain in the second one. So I think that's a good 3.
That's a good.
I'll do Eminem, obviously. If I new school, I'll do Jaden Smith. Old school, I'll throw in Sir Mix-a-Lot because fuck it, I think that's funny. No, Mage, not my pussy on Broadway. It's my posse's on Broadway. You know, your group, your posse.
Oh my god,
Come on, Mage. Jeez.
My 3.
Dirty mind.
Crap. My 3 will probably be
Future as the villain.
Future's
Dude,
definitely
put
the
Drake
villain.
in there. I'll take Drake in there. That'd be funny because he can go, and then in the middle of the fight, he can go, "Tell me what's really going on." Drizzy back up in, dude. That'd be great. You kidding me? I'm all for that.
My number 1 will probably be Flavor Flav because I think that would be hilarious.
He hits
Smacking everyone with clock.
the big clock, dude. He hits you with that clock. Oh hell yeah!
Flavor Flav. I think that would be hilarious if he's in the game.
Oh, Pusha T would be good too. Actually, Pusha T would be good.
My second pick would be T.I. I think the way T.I. breaks down stuff is so hilarious. I'm about to dissect you and all the you know how he be talking. It'd be hilarious.
What did he say? Like expeditiously, or what did he say?
Expeditiously. I'm about to beat your ass expeditiously so I can my demon, to go back to my facilities so I can rest my feet. It's like,
T.I. featuring Justin Timberlake, Dead and Gone.
My third one will have to be Nick Cannon because Who doesn't like seeing Nick Cannon take a L?
Oh, I mean, if Eminem's in the game and they can fight, and then Mariah Carey's in the background, the hell yeah! I was actually listening to the warning from Eminem earlier today. While I was
Mariah
driving
Carey
out,
gotta be a stage where she's like, where she's dancing in the back. That's gotta be a stage where Mariah Carey's just in the background.
Eminem's diss song on Mariah Carey is, God, it's fire.
Oh,
well, Mariah Carey got hit by a bus. Eminem did in one of her videos. So.
Oh, that would be good. An actual Drake and Pusha T fight. That would be good.
Oh my!
Yeah,
Drake
it would just be Drake be going yeah, and then Pusha be going yeah.
Drake would get beat up. So Drake would get if they actually fought, Drake would get destroyed.
Drake gets hit and he goes, "Ow, why would you do that?"
Drake would get absolutely destroyed.
I am so into this.
So I'm into this game. Who would be the number one villain though? Who would you put? Like,
who's the villain of hip hop right now?
Future.
Future's not as relevant right now.
Yes, he is because he keeps trolling Sierra.
Yeah,
but he's not relevant. He hasn't been relevant too much this year.
Well, dude, Future is big mad though, because I mean, look at Russell Wilson and
he's so salty.
He's so salty. Like, Russell Wilson.
Oh my God! Somebody said R. Kelly. Oh my God.
He
would just be at like the top of like some Mortal Kombat realm pissing on everyone.
These are the villains: R. Kelly, Tekashi, Kodak Black for sure. Those Kodak Black, his Lisa Simpson looking.
He's like I'm Codeine Dream.
Kodak Black for sure.
Could you see the outrage if R. Kelly was a fucking villain in that game? Oh my goodness!
You'd have to pay him though. That'd be the problem.
I know you have to pay.
No, you just make a new rap name. You call him K. Relly.
E. Kelly. Z. Kelly. Shout out to
Vanilla Ice is the secret bot, dude.
You know, a good villain will be Kanye with the MAGA hat on.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen.
On that note, we got a $10 donation from Ben. Message.
That's the Fringe fam.
We got a $10 donation.
Fringe fam.
From Ben. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support today, guys. Thank you so much. Jordan Fringe, where can they find you at, my man?
You can find me on the YouTube, Jordan Fringe on YouTube. There's a link to my newest video. Please go watch it. Help get me to 30,000 so I can wear some panties for your entertainment. It may count out of context if you weren't here before, but just go along with it. It's okay. Don't be scared. Come over to the channel, hit subscribe, and maybe you'll have a good time or mortified for the rest of your life. Hey, who's next?
Right. Fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. This shit just writes itself, man. This is gold.
He entertained us for years.
Apparently, okay. Right? My dude Doc Trey says that there's a new Mortal Kombat 11 update out now that it actually improves the graphics and stuff and performance of the game. So
yeah, I downloaded it before.
How's it looking better?
It's looking better. They improved the AA again because they improved the AA last patch, but they improved it again. So
okay.
Some characters do look significantly better, but a couple of them is like, yo, what are y'all doing with the textures? Especially Shao Kahn and fucking Kotal Kahn. Like, what? Kotal Kahn looked like he just fell off the side of a truck and he's just ashy. Like he needs some lotion or something.
It's hard out there.
I need to actually start playing the game, man. I still have not played it outside of like that first video that I did or two. So
slacking. I
know I am slacking, dude. I mean, I don't know. I need to get to Shadow of Mordor so I can prove my real gamer worth. But maybe one of these days I'll get to it. So, Baron, where can they find you?
Y'all can find me at the Emperor Baron Black. Let me go ahead and link my channel because I did make a video today about Sony's state of play.
Link the video. Link the video. Not.
I'll link the video.
Yeah, link the video. Why did you do that?
You know what I mean? I want y'all to do me a favor though. Y'all go over and watch. Of course, excuse me.
Oh, shit, Jesus Christ.
Of course,
did you just explode?
Of course, go over and watch my video. Hit that like button. You know what I mean? Because it's a spectacular video. But I want y'all to make this happen. I want this game to happen. So y'all go on Twitter and y'all just storm Nintendo with this. Tell them you want Def Jam to return on Nintendo Switch. Because I want this to happen. We gotta get this ball rolling.
Thanks to Lemon Squeeze for the $1, but I'm not reading the message. But thank you for the $1.
And Mandy, where can they find you?
Oh man, you wrong for that. Wow. You wrong for that one, bro.
What?
The video, my link to the video is in the chat. I just put it in there, but you're wrong. Oh, Lord.
Oh my God, that's not cool, Jordan.
That was messed up, man.
How's it messed up?
That was so cold, man.
After everything we've been saying for the last hour, that's crossing the line. Okay, it's a joke. She has her own channel. She's doing her own podcast. She stood us up. She left it. She said, "I got monetization now. I don't need y'all asses to make money anymore."
Oh man,
skirt. Got the Mandy show. She has a whole new
skirt.
She has a whole new cast of people on her show that look just like us, but they're different.
Get two brothers and a big white dude, right?
Hey, what you mean big?
Big, you're tall. You're like 6 foot. You're a big dude.
He said, "What you mean big?"
What you mean big?
You're a big dude, aren't you? You said you're 6 foot.
Yeah.
You're a big dude.
Okay.
Yeah. OJ, ain't you 6 foot tall?
Me?
Right.
Yeah.
No, I'm like 5'9", 5'8", 5'8", 5'9".
You 5'9", you short little mother.
5'2".
Might
as well be.
With my appearance of my hair, how I come out like I'm 5'11", 6 foot because my hair and like because of my shoes that I wear.
Your hair gives you like 2 inches. Relax.
Yeah, so like 5'11". I'm about 5'9". I'm about 5'9". So I appear to be about 5'11" when you see. Like, if I wear my shoes, yeah, 5'11", 5'10", 5'11". But
we got some platforms.
I wear these big. I wear the Reebok. You know the Reebok high tops. They actually add like a good 1.5 inches on you when you wear the Reebok high tops. So. So yeah, it adds a little bit of my height, but no, I'm not super tall, but I'm not. Hey, look, I talked about this before on my podcast. I don't complain about my height no more. Even if people want to call me short, that's fine because I go to the gym, bro. There's 5'2" dudes rolling around everywhere, like 5'3", 5'2", like all over the place, man. So I'm good. I'm good with 5'9". I'll take it. You know.
All right, man.
I'll take it.
I'm serious, y'all.
Thanks
man.
for coming to our TED Talk.
Y'all go storm Nintendo. Be like, we want Def Jam on Switch. Bring it back.
That's
they already said if it's enough demand, they'll do it. So you see, they done it twice with 2 different games.
Def Jam revival. Let's do it. 2019, 2020. Let's get it out next year.
I dated a 6'1" girl. It was cool. She like
it was.
You declined?
She picked you. Oh god.
She picked you up, put you in a little pouch, and walked
picked me up.
All right, we're gonna go on that date.
Rode on her. I got on her back. She gave me like the piggyback ride and everything. It was great.
Oh man.
She was a basketball player.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I guess she was the one dunking on you then.
No, I locked her up, dude. I locked her up.
You locked her up? Whoa, what?
Well, hold on. She was taking you down in the paint, huh?
No, I locked her. She couldn't. We would play basketball. We would play basketball. She wouldn't be. She didn't be. And she would say, "Hey, make sure you play your hardest." I'm like, "All right." And I would school her in basketball every single. She didn't beat me a single game. She got close one time, but I didn't let her win.
I mean, she's used to dribbling balls, so.
Oh my god.
That's wrong.
Anyway, hey, thanks for watching. That's been OJ. I've been Jordan. That's been Baron, and Mandy ain't here. So that's the show. Thanks for coming. Sorry, I only found out about the whole Mandy thing.
Why you roasting the hell out of Mandy like that?
I only found out right before the show started, so I didn't know. There wasn't like you didn't send me a warning. You didn't say, "Hey, so Mandy did it." I didn't know. All right, shit. All right, can't have some fun. Can't make a joke.
Oh man.
Guess not. Hey, thanks for coming. Come back next week where I say something offensive.
Bye, guys.
All right, holla at you. No flat grass, gang.
All flat grass.
Baby. Flat grass, baby. 29.